Hello, GaryCon. If you haven't seen me before, my name is Theo, and I'm the co-proprietor of the Gallant Goblin. You can find us everywhere, really, but our main base of operations is over on YouTube, where we showcase and review everything TTRPG. From minis like these, to terrain, to accessories like dice and dice towers, to adventures and source books. And over the years, we fell in love with the products put out by Steamforged Games in particular. And eventually, they became one of our sponsors and supporters. And I was really happy when they reached out to me and were like, hey, Theo, can you talk to the folks attending GaryCon this year about all the cool stuffs we've been making for 5e? And of course, I couldn't be happier too. So today, I want to tell you mainly about their epic encounter boxes. These are RPG Night in a Box, and they're great for both new and experienced GMs. Now, I only have time here to give you a brief overview of what each set contains, but if you want to see more, come find the Gallant Goblin over on YouTube, where we have full reviews of these, plus some 200-odd other reviews so far that I hope you'll enjoy. Now, in broad strokes, each of these boxes contains everything you need to run a one-shot or mini-campaign with your group using the 5th edition rules that you already know. You get awesome unpainted minis like these that you can reuse in future adventures, you get a great double-sided map, and you get an adventure book. They're all designed to be really versatile, so if you're truly running a one-shot adventure for a new group, maybe at a con, then this will make it really easy. But each one also gives you lots of potential story hooks that'll allow you to drop it into your ongoing campaigns very smoothly. So maybe if one of your key players can't attend a session or two of your Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign, you can just pull one of these off your shelf and run the other players through a little side session involving a frost giant instead of having to continue the main plot of your adventure without having everyone there, but you can still have an epic time. Now, the Epic Encounters line here releases in pairs. For each set, you get a warband box and a boss box. And they're pretty different, actually, and not just because one features 20 cool smaller minis and the other one has one giant big boss mini. Let me show you what I mean by introducing the first set of boxes, Shrine of the Kobold Queen and Lair of the Red Dragon. Shrine of the Kobold Queen introduces you to Mother Krangor, a winged kobold seer who fills her followers with a fiery passion to remake the world in fire in the image of her dragon idol. She's brought along quite a crew as well. Not only do you get kobold spearmen, kobold archers, dual dagger-wielding kobold assassins, a mighty kobold champion, and a fiery kobold caster, but you also get kobolds riding bloody fire snakes and a big chunky basilisk with 2 kobold handlers. There's a big map that features a kobold encampment on one side and their caverns on the other. And finally, you get the adventure book, which, like all the Epic Encounter books, is adaptable to different tiers of play depending on the level of your party. Lead writer Richard August gives you all the stat blocks you need, of course, and leads you through an adventure confronting Mother Krangor. Shrine of the Kobold Queen tells a complete story, but there's an optional continuation path. Now, you may remember that Mother Krangor worships her dragon idol. Well, if you want to continue that story, you can get the companion box, Lair of the Red Dragon. This is where you can really see how the boxes diverge. First, you get this incredible unpainted dragon mini. If you check out our Facebook page and Discord group, you can see some examples of what our fans have been able to do with this mini after an afternoon of...
Hello, are we live?
We are live.
Yes, here we are once again at GaryCon, celebration of the life of Gary Gygax. And we have Luke Gygax here, we have Peter Adkison, we got Thor Kanai, we got David Baxter, we got Alyssa Teague. And we got Ann Carlton on the camera. Once again, the adventures of Bingo Shortwick and his companions. And what is in store tonight? We shall see. We shall see. But before we begin, why don't we introduce everybody? Let's see. Let's start with Luke right here.
Yes, if I could just say a few words before we get started. This is our finale game for GaryCon for our Twitch, our streaming. All weekend, we've been raising money for Extra Life, which benefits the Children's Hospital of Milwaukee. Extra Life is a wonderful charity. Gives money, helps sick kids get well. So please, today while we're gaming, Stefan has some serious challenges for us, and we're gonna need some help. If you pitch in your bits, that will sway the battle or give us a little benefit or an extra roll or a plus or something so that we can survive and you'll get to see this crew adventure again. So please do that. And for every 5,000 bits that are donated, we'll also unlock a $100 gift certificate from our friends at Hero Forge. So thank you to Hero Forge for their generosity. Thank you to Steamforged Games, who are the makers of Epic Encounters and Idle Champions, for making this entire stream possible at GaryCon. So without further ado, I'll be playing Bingo Shortwick, a halfling baker who somehow gets embroiled in many strange adventures with all of his friends. And I'll pass the baton to Nomine Patris, aka Peter Adkison.
Hi, I'm Peter Adkison. I am playing Nomine Papa Patris, cleric of Lokara, and basically, you're kind of a grumpy old guy. I'm really old, walk with a cane. I'm eager to shake off this mortal coil and go to the gods when they are done with me here. But for now, I'm here. Oh, let's see. Yeah, we started yet? Sorry. Did I miss my cue? What's going on?
Gen Con, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
Peter. Okay, Peter. Yeah. Gen Con's coming in September. Be there. I highly recommend it. And also my fantasy story on YouTube called Chaldea. The YouTube channel is World of Chaldea. Check it out.
Awesome. All right, we got next, Alyssa T.
Hey everybody, I'm Elisa Teague, and I am reprising my role as Zalfira Orindel, or as my friends call me, Zai, the Giant Slayer. I am very excited to hopefully be able to use my giant slaying sword once again this week. And a little bit about me, I am an author and game designer, also the senior producer of role-playing games over at Renegade Game Studios. And we are bringing you lots of cool new role-playing games in the future, so follow along. But tonight I'm focused on playing and raising lots of money for Extra Life, please.
Woohoo. And Thor.
Yeah, hi, I'm Thornai. Happy to be back playing Einar the Human Magic User, sort of a Norse-inspired runecaster type of character. He's a little bit shiftier. We haven't been able to trust him fully the whole time. But I'm an actor. I'm also a game designer. We have a fun game coming out, actually, Gen Con this year, so I will be there.
All right.
And yeah, so that's fun. And I also professionally DM, so you can find me at Like Start Playing About Games, etc. But today it's all about Stefan, the DM.
What wasn't your nickname, Einar the Betrayer?
Yes.
I have heard no such thing. I would never admit to.
Maybe I was, yeah, maybe no, I don't know.
No, it was definitely Einar the Betrayer. I just didn't want to put that in my own name, you know. But I can, yeah.
You got better.
I've forgotten all about that incident.
Aren't we done with him now?
Well, most of the party deaths have been either me or because of me. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun ride.
And David Baxter.
Hey everybody, David Baxter here. I'm head of development for Legion M, a fan-owned entertainment company. And be sure to sort of check in at Legion M. There might be some very, very interesting news coming up, which I can't speak of, or I might be killed, but it might have something to do with Stefan Pokorny and some of the wonderful things that he does. But that's all I'm going to say. I play Zadgra, the half-orc fighter who has really taken a beating over the years from Stefan in particular.
I gotta pick on someone.
You gotta pick on somebody, but I am a bit chaotic. You never really know what I'm going to do next. but I love my friends, and I will use my my good right hand, which holds the most amazing of magical weapons, Marcy, played by Anne.
Yo, 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 I'm Marcy, and I'm a sentient sword from Old York. I like taking names, and I like kicking butt, because this is for the children, so I gotta stay G-rated, although it might be hard. I'll do my best. So, yeah, I'll be popping in and out whenever I'm out of the scabbard. I would also like to say that as far as that betrayer goes, I've been able to kill him once. Maybe this game will make it twice.
Yeah, that hurt. She's sharp. I can vouch for that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a lot of gumption. She's, yeah, yeah. She likes to cut things.
Sharp wit and edge.
That's us. And this is so great. It's awesome to be playing for Extra Life. Please, everybody, do what you can, give what you can. It's a great, great cause. And frankly, I'm really scared that we're all going to die. So anytime that you want to jump in and help influence things would be appreciated.
Yeah, nobody told me about this. There's going to be some, you got to let me know how this works.
So is this like the Hunger Games, and if you make a donation, like a little box with the parachute comes down and like gives you a magic boost or
Basically.
something?
So then I get an
think so.
assault rifle or something in game.
I see.
It's up to you. It's up to you,
So I've got to make it extra difficult then. Is that what it is?
That's right. And we will match up to $500 today in bits as GaryCon. So we'll kick in an additional $500 if you guys donate. We'll match that if you donate that in tonight.
Wow.
So we're currently at $6,251. Ideally, we'll be at $7,500 and close out the day strong. So whatever we can do.
Hey, Luke. Luke,
Yes,
do
sir.
you mind if I match it too? Would that be all right?
Oh yeah, no, that'd be wonderful. Please.
All right. I'll match it too.
All right, thank you.
Yay.
All right, so your
Yeah.
money, yeah, absolutely. You're gonna get triple the effect, guys.
Yeah.
Is there
Super.
like a menu that people order like effects to help us from, or do they call? How does that work?
I don't think we have that. I think it's just going to have to be bits, and we're just going to have to interpret it. And
Okay.
our executive producer, Jimmy, will drop in how many bits there are. So, Stefan, feel free to call out how many bits we need. I think a bit is, how much is a bit? 1,000 bits is what? Like $10? $20?
That's the order, I think, isn't it?
I can't remember. I'm someone will tell me.
You're gonna have to help me out on this, Luke. Tell me how it works, because I have no
Oh,
idea.
100 bits is $1. So a bit is a cent.
Okay.
So
We're using Bitcoin. This is
No, it's yeah, I wish if it was Bitcoin, 100
That'd be
bits,
great.
Bitcoins would be, that'd be some serious cash.
It's the
No, so
high-
it's basically, that's right. We could buy a Tesla for everybody watching. No, so I think if we just think about it, 1,000 bits is $10. So
Wow.
if we do stuff in 10 buck increments, that's great. And if we get 5,000 bits, we'll unlock that one of the remaining 6 $100 Hero Forge certificates as giveaways in the audience. So if you give to us, we'll triple it, and you'll also get a chance to win $100 from Hero Forge. So
That's
pretty darn good deal.
Well, you're gonna control that, right? You're gonna let us know, because I have no idea what's going on.
Sure,
You give
we'll
out
make
the
it-
prizes and the stuff, and tell me if there's a re-roll or whatever's happening, and I'll.
All right. We'll trust
Yeah.
Jimmy to feed us the info, and it's up to you guys. If you see us in a pinch, please help out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, outstanding. Good job. We're off to a strong start.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
We're off to a good start. Okay. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So you were, I don't know what you were like off in the mountains, or they were like Jerry, they went to see Jerry. Is that what happened that time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's allow me to interject. They saw Jerry the Hermit. See, Zodger the Strong was Zodger the Cursed. And there was a problem because his strength was waning. And I really need to have like a strong hand, like whip me about, or it's very difficult to stab betrayers. But anyway, so Jerry he was a pretty mellow fella, and he had a nice vial of mushroom powder that picked Zodger up. pretty good. He's cured now, but he had some interesting side effects. There's some fun fights to talk about there. Yeah, so many lights. Anyway, the last adventure, we were in Valoria and wandered around about. It was a festival, and there was some excitement in the tunnels. I got lost and was found, and I know I got possessed by an evil book. But happily, Zadra slapped the sense back into him, and yeah, I think we're still hanging out in town. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Well, you're in Valoria, and but you're something strange is going on. Like all day long, you've seen like pilgrims are coming into town. You don't know from where. You don't know what's going on. There's a buzz. There's a buzz in the air.
I should know.
Excitement, huh?
I should know what pilgrims. I should know what's going on with pilgrims. I'm with the church.
You've all gathered at in the park, because you like to hang out in the park together, I suppose. It's a nice about all the dank dungeons you go into. It's nice to get some clean air and
I can
there we go.
Preaching in the park,
And or maybe you're holding a sermon. Your friends have gathered around and maybe you're welcoming these pilgrims. And oh my God. You look up in the sky and a shadow goes over and you look up and oh my God, there's this gigantic bird. I don't know, it's like a 60-foot long bird. It's gigantic, the biggest bird you've ever seen. Well, maybe it's an eagle. You don't know, but it flaps and everyone everyone is scared for a moment, but then you see, well, it's not attacking, I suppose, but it comes and it lands.
What if it poops? That could be enormous.
Oh my God, that could be a disaster.
This is the problem.
Fatal.
Yeah, people are scattering a little bit. No one wants to be under it. But it's coming. It looks like it's coming in for a landing. But what is it? I don't know if anyone have heard tales of these gigantic birds from the mountains. Maybe
rock.
Einar. Maybe Einar has heard.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
I can respect this bird.
Yeah,
I
you
have
know
such
about these
powers.
things. You know something about birds, And oh my God, well, there seems to be something on top of the bird. Well, not maybe lots of what it lands and there's a big wind and on top of the birds there are all these gnomes. There must be like 50 gnomes hanging on to the back of the bird, and some of them are falling off, and they brush themselves off, and they're we're here for the thing, and everywhere gnomes are crawling off with a giant bird, like it's some kind of big airplane bus. I don't know what it is, but they've come from far to for this purpose. You don't know what is happening. Does anyone know? But everyone is heading towards the entrance of town. You see that they're heading to the east, and they're heading towards the Roaring Lion Square. You think it is the eastern gate, the entrance, the usual entrance of town. People are surging that way. A lot of people.
Let's follow these gnomes.
Yeah, and let's ask someone now. Just be like, excuse me. Yes, me. Excuse me. What's going on?
Yeah, we're pilgrims. We're here for the great festival, the game day.
Game day?
Game day for what deity?
Don't you know?
No.
The game day. That fellow Barry. Have you not heard that Barry has passed away? And we're all here to pay our respects.
I had no idea. Okay,
Yeah.
well.
Oh, fuck, come with us. Follow us.
All right.
Follow us.
Sounds good. Will there be ale and cakes?
I believe there's been promised, yes, ale and treats and cakes and yeah.
Outstanding. Let's go.
Can't get in there. It's gonna be tough to get in. I know.
No, it won't. I won't have any trouble getting in.
Okay, so you're following the crowd. You want to see what's going on. Everyone's surging. You're going down Main Street. Main Street of Valoria is a very colorful street of all these painted houses, and some houses are like cerulean blue. Some are bright orange. Some are mint green. And there's banners and flags, and it's very festive. And people are blowing trumpets. You hear the sound of trumpets and the big festival going on. You march down, so you see they're all heading towards. Oh, you see a sign, a wooden sign with 3 gold coins on it, and you know this place. This is the Gold Coin Inn. Your favorite place. Everyone is going to the Gold Coin Inn. You don't know what's going on.
Well, we can get in
Favorite
there.
place, because I'm pretty sure we've been attacked here several times.
Yeah. Oh, we've attacked people. Yeah.
Well,
Loosen that sword.
there's a long line.
There's
A
this moment
long
for-
line of people trying to get in.
I go straight to the front.
Okay, you push aside a bunch of you head to the front.
I want to remind Zagdra that we actually have a deal with the Gold Coin Inn. We are allowed to stay here in perpetuity because we got rid of those last invaders, remember?
That's right.
So we
That's
should be
right.
able to get in very easily.
So I wave everybody else to come on up ahead of everybody else. I ignore anybody who gives me a strange look. I just sort of growl at them.
They don't but mess with you. You're like gigantic half orc, and there's a couple of half orcs standing outside the Gold Coin Inn, and they spot you above everyone else's heads. They're like, they signal to you. They recognize Zadgra the Strong, and so you're like tossing dwarves this way and tossing gnomes that way, and you manage to the sea of people. You manage to get to the front, and people are like, but you get there, and they're like, you manage to push yourself into the Gold Coin Inn.
As long as there's no halfling tossing, we'll be okay.
No, only I can toss him.
Wait, oh my God, where did Bingo go? You got lost in the shuffle. Where is he?
I grabbed Bingo by the scuff of his neck and just put him up on my shoulder so we can see everything.
There you go. Okay, it gets up there, and you head in.
We had it.
And oh my God, you've never seen it so packed, wall to wall people, and there's all this noise of people having fun and laughing, and the bartender Garn is in there. He's running back and forth. He's like, oh my God, he's trying to pour ales for everybody, and there seems to be there's a big keg. It looks like a new keg to you. It says something like what is Spotted Toad ale.
I would like that keg.
Yeah,
That keg sounds
everybody
about
is
right.
drinking the Spotted Toad. Oh,
I
man.
want the whole keg.
You-
I want to pick up the
Okay.
whole keg.
And you look around, and because you're so tall, Zadgar, you can see that in the very back, there is a table that's empty. All the tables are filled. All the tables for the people are sitting around the tables, they're laughing and talking. And if you look closely, they seem to be doing something. They seem to be, I don't know, playing games. Maybe it's games they're playing. They're all hunched over and laughing and excited. They're playing games. At the very back, there's one table with some strange things on it. I don't know, little pieces are on this table, and there's empty chairs, but nobody is sitting there. I don't know why nobody dares to sit at this table.
Zagla dares to sit.
Maybe they saved it for us. Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
clearly for us.
I'm bringing the ale in one arm, and I'm wave to everybody. Let's go. Time to go over there. See what's
Push your
happening.
push your way to the back, and you hear everyone. Oh yeah. Oh. Every once in a while, there's a clank of ales. Or to Barry, and and you head to the back, and wow, there you are. There's some sort of intricate. I don't know. It looks like a miniature labyrinth, perhaps, on the table, and then on one side of the table, there's a big chair, and then there are a lot of empty chairs, and just as you're looking at this table, somebody else comes pushing up, and
Games are good for the mind, to sharpen the mind.
hello, my friends. How are you? Do you remember me? They call me the Dwarvenaut.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they call me the Dwarvenaut. I see that you're admiring my pieces over here. I have crafted these pieces, from the mountains. I got a whole clan of dwarves in making these pieces. This is something new that I'm hoping to start selling here in Valoria.
So are these dwarven forged?
These have been forged by dwarves, yes. Yes, and guess what? They're made out of the finest materials. Pure dwarvenite. Found by adventurers in the underground in the mountains. Yes. Great, listen, Critter, here, check this out. And he grabs a piece off the table and he throws it against the wall. Ah, it bounces off the wall and it hits a gnome in the head. And the gnome falls to the ground unconscious. But he pretends not to see that. Says, well, you must be here for the day of remembrance. For the great man, Barry Myax, that passed away last week, and he always used to run games here. So Garn, the bartender, thought, on this day we should remember him and we should leave this table open for, he always used to have people coming here and running games here. Barry Myax was here all the time, and I recommend. Hey, give me some of that spotted toad. Give me some of that spotted toad beer. Let's have a toast. Let's have a toast to the great game master.
Yeah, I've got the whole cask, and I raise it to Barry.
To Barry.
And then just completely
to Barry.
Drink.
On this day where we celebrate the great Barry Myax, and let's pour a drink to him. Here, he puts an empty glass at the head of the table, and he puts the spotted toad. He fills up the spotted toad over there, and then he says, "Everybody, sit down, sit down, sit down." And you all sit at the table.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, sit at the table.
This spotted toad is delicious.
But by the way, I'm a little bit late because I actually stayed in the park preaching until the last person left. But now I arrived. Yeah.
Now you're right. Well, they're motioning you to the table.
Yeah. Yep.
Come sit at
You
the
don't wanna
table.
Oh, thank goodness I'm here.
Spotted toad in honor of Barry Myax. And so I sit down there and you look at each other and you feel great. You see everyone is playing games, and suddenly things start to get a little swimmy, and like a mist.
I drink more now.
And you don't know what's going on, but then you see the glass that you filled for Barry. The glass lifts up off the table, tilts, and the beer gets sucked down. And you don't know what happens. It's like some spirit drank the beer.
Elijah?
No. And
got you, David.
I know. Just a little shout out to Lord of the Rings fans. Oh, there we go. Oh, this apparition.
Oh my God, in front of you, swimming before your eyes, is the great Barry in the chair.
Eddie, how did you live?
He sort of appears there.
You're dead. I thought you were dead.
Yeah. And he smiles. He says, "Oh, this is just great. Look at all these happy gamers. I'm so glad I started all of this. This is incredible. Wow. And thank you for joining me. And well, let me tell you something. I want to relate a story to you. The circus was in town. I held the door open for a clown. I thought it was a nice jester.
Oh.
Huh?
That was funny.
That's horrible.
Hey, are you hungry?
Yes.
A boiled egg every morning is hard to beat.
Oh. He's a
I'm gonna
wuss.
groan. Oh, these are the worst.
Everybody goes. Hey, you hear? Everyone groans. Everyone in the bar groans. Oh no, there he goes again. There
These
he
are
goes
like my
again.
orc dad jokes.
Yep. And
We have to drink every time we hear one of these.
But let's not be around the bush here. Let's. This is our day, and you are special folks, and you've got something planned for you. And then you look around, and you see that everything sort of goes into slow motion, and all you can see now is gamers, and they all seem sort of frozen around the table, and like things get a little weird, and there's mist, and the great Barry Mayak sort of fades away, and he's like, oh, I wish I was gamer like you, and I think it is time for you to seek your fortune, whatever befalls. And he starts disappearing. He's like, oh, there, see, passageway in front of you. What do you do?
I immediately turn to everybody else and go, guys, did you see that? Or am I having a mushroom flashback from the stuff for my
Would be the
strength?
drink.
Is that a leftover from Jerry?
Are we still at Jerry's?
Yeah.
You all
Did we ever
sort of-
leave
you all
Jerry's?
experience this. You don't know what's going on, but you see that as you look to the other end of the tavern, the street is not there anymore. You don't know what happened, but it looks different. Something has changed outside of the tavern.
How about the gnomes? Are the gnomes still there?
The gnomes are like frozen. They're like in mid drink of the spotted toad. They're like, and everyone is sort of kind of frozen, and
We should go
Is
collect
everyone in
their
the tavern frozen?
everyone but you guys.
This is powerful magics.
Hmm. Well, we should check it out.
Yes. Something is different. But what? I can't put my hands on it. Hmm. What did we say what did we notice that was changed, Stefan?
The street outside.
Yeah, I'll go.
There was hustle and bustle, and there were crowds, and now there are no crowds. You don't know you think you see. You're gonna have to get closer to see what's going on.
Okay.
That's
I
what we
will,
did.
Cautiously approach the street or like the door to the
So
outside.
you push back all the frozen people, and you
Yeah.
to the
I'm gonna
front of the Gold Coin Inn. You head back.
I'm going to take a mug full of spotted toad with me, though. I'll just take it out of somebody's hand.
You hear, as you're heading over there, you hear in a distant voice, sort of faded away, you hear Barry's voice again. And he's like, what about the minstrel Garn threw out of the tavern? He was barred. And
I was writing that down like it was a
Drinking.
clue, just so you know. That's how.
Got you. Yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe they all were.
oh, look at that. When you get to the entrance, you see there are stairs going down into what looks like a dungeon.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm going to cast detective. And
Huh?
I'm going to scan the area, but I'll just skip over Einar. And
Say,
Before we walk down into that, are there any patrons who are frozen who have staves or any long wooden things? I don't like going into dungeons without.
With a pole, 10-foot pole.
Oh. One of the bouncers near the door, he had like a what is it? A halberd.
staff. Oh, halberd. Nice.
A halberd. Oh, so I could just snap the halberd, the top off, and just have the pole, right?
Well, you could, yeah, you could.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just so
Alright.
I've got a nice walking stick.
So that's about, it was about a 12-foot long halberd. So you have roughly about a 10-foot pole. Yeah.
Great.
Is there anything else that you guys want to grab in the tavern?
I mean, do Do I have? I have my bag of holding with me, so I have my adventuring gear, guys.
I mean, probably another spotted cow. I mean, spotted toad.
Spotted cow.
A spotted cow would be wonderful. I'm missing those.
Yeah,
I think
we're gonna need
Zaga
all
took
the
a mini keg.
egg.
Is
Yeah,
there
okay.
anything in the tavern that's not, the tavern's all frozen? Is there anything that seems to be not frozen like the rest of it? Like, is any of the game pieces on the table in the back, are they still like, is there some sort of like, I guess I'm asking if there's
People are
what's that
sitting
called?
there
Filter
around,
or something. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You see at one of the tables where they're playing games? This elven elf in the cloak is bent over his table, and he's rolling a die, you think, and then oh my God, his body shimmers. It turns into a skeleton, and he falls in a clump of bones.
Oops.
Um,
Is that labyrinth on Barry's table still there? Is there a way we could sketch, generally speaking, what that labyrinth
Yeah,
is?
I was wondering. That's a very good idea.
yeah.
That's a very good idea. I also wanted to know, is this similar to the same game we saw being played a few months ago? We saw a game being played on a table very briefly. I believe before being whisked outside through a back kitchen to
Well, these are brand new pieces of superior quality today that you see, made by the dwarves. You may have seen some other cardboard cutouts or something before.
Doesn't compare.
No comparison. No.
These things are so tough. We should take them. They
So
might be
one
good,
of the
might be good weapons.
That's true. We'll take, in case they're
Little
indestructible, it could
ball
be.
with-
Yeah. We'll grab a handful of pieces, put them. Is-
So you,
Are there any
you go
figures
back
that-
to the table and
I go
you-
back to the table. Are there any figures that resemble us?
No, but nice try. No, oh no. And the pieces are scattered around a little bit. You don't think that there's
So
a
it's not a,
design here of any
okay.
worth.
So the labyrinth does not seem to be specifically.
No, but oh my God, another person at one of the tables disappears.
I think perhaps we have to get out of here.
This time
Yeah.
it slumps over like.
Time to
Yeah.
go.
We better get going, guys. I think
I think we're making things worse here.
one of us maybe
Next.
may end up keeling over here if we're not careful.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the lead. What's the order?
Okay, it looks a little dark where you're going down. It seems a little dark.
I have infravision.
I also
You
have-
do, but not everybody.
I do.
I
So we can
don't.
lead the way.
We will lead.
All right.
I'll hold up a continual light stone once I need it.
Namini
I'll,
takes out of his cloak. He takes the stone that's lit up. Whoosh! And suddenly there is light. And you see, you go down these stone stairs and you come into a four-way passage. Four-way passage. Oh my God. Which way do you go?
Is the air? Is there a breeze? Is there a sort of any smell from any particular
Ooh.
passage?
I
Smells
smell it with my
dank
half-orc
and
nose.
musty, like a dungeon.
Dank.
I still have my detect evil, so I'm going to scan all four directions.
I'll
You
conveniently
have
just
the
like be
detect
just
evil,
outside.
and that lasts for how long?
It lasts for 10 turns, about 10 turns.
10 turns.
It's like an hour and 40
10
minutes.
minutes a turn. That's
Hour and 40 minutes.
an hour and 40 minutes.
Yep.
Let's walk to the danger. I want the
Okay.
danger and evil.
And it has a range of 12 inches.
12 inches. Okay, which is 1 inch is 5 feet.
No, 10 feet.
Ooh.
Or
Okay,
10
those-
yards if you're outdoors.
Or 10 yards outdoors, yeah.
We're indoors here, so
Yeah.
let's see. Well, the way I rule it in my world is that spells and all that, 1 inch is 5 feet. So How many is that going to be? That's going to be 5, 10,
60 feet.
60 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50. 12 inches.
Yeah.
12 inches. You can detect evil 12 inches ahead.
That's right.
So you turn in all directions, but you don't detect any evil.
All right.
Hmm?
Let's go
Well,
right.
that's how.
Let's
that's
split
how
up.
many inches?
Yes, definitely.
Split
That's
the
the
party.
I'll go down this way. You
Hold
two
on,
that
hold
way.
on. There
That's
may
exactly
be
what the
something.
betrayer would say.
Yes, it might be.
We're still keeping our eye on you.
You
Does
feel
anybody
a
have a
tinge of
hunch?
evil.
Uh-oh, a
There's a
tinge of evil.
tinge of evil,
Uh-oh.
Coming from that way.
but it's coming from that wall, that passageway over there, and you feel like it's not, the wall is not evil, but something beyond that. You sense
Okay.
something in the beyond. There's a tingling of evil somewhere beyond there.
To the right or right front?
Which direction?
I think it's
Which
right or right
direction?
front.
Can you point?
So you have this four-way passageway.
Uh-huh.
It's going diagonally. It's not down.
Oh, okay. So the right
Okay.
front.
Right.
Okay.
So we could either go straight and turn right or go right and then turn left at our next opportunity, which should take us there. Either way.
Yeah, I think we should pursue the evil.
So you want to go straight, Papa?
Well, either
Or
way.
turn right?
I think straight or right.
Sounds good.
I don't think we know
Lead
what.
on. Yeah.
Uh,
He's got the pull. He's
I
going
asked-
first.
I turn to Zai. Zai, I'm going to use my pole and make sure we don't have any traps on the floor, but can you keep an eye on the ceiling? Because you never know.
I shall. You're closer to the ceiling than I am, but
You know,
You've got those
you
sharp
make
elven
a
eyes.
good point.
and I also can, generally sense when there are secret doors and traps around.
So why don't I look at the ceiling and you?
Sounds like a plan.
As a matter of fact, Zai, you see something down the hallway straight ahead on the right side of the wall. You think there's something, maybe a passageway, but a passageway that was maybe bricked up.
Ooh.
Oh, in fact, I see something down the hall. Maybe a passageway of some sort.
Hmm,
Bricked up.
let us
Huh.
proceed forthwith.
Yes.
So let's go straight? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I will step very carefully because of experience. And
Who's going first?
I will go ahead first towards this door.
Go
I don't
second.
I don't need the light, and so I will make sure that there's nothing up ahead.
So you go ahead in front of everyone. You go. You walk. You look, and you get to this. Yep, it looks like there was a passageway here, an archway, and it's somebody bricked it up. Something bricked it up. In fact, even there's a trowel there and a couple loose bricks, and
Is
It
the
sorta
brick
looks like-
area loose? Like, can we pull the bricks back out, or?
it looks like it's been bricked up for a very long time. And wow, it looks like it's in the direction, perhaps facing where Nomine felt that evil.
Oh, this is begging to be unbricked.
I have
Yep.
nothing. I have nothing to bash it with except for my sword, which I would never do to it. So, do we have a hammer or something to unbrick this with?
Let us see.
I can
I
hit
have
it
a hammer.
with my cane, but I don't think that'll do much.
I have a hammer. I have a
Wonderful.
hammer which I use to do spikes, and I start using my great strength, tapping on it.
You start tapping on the
Bashing.
brick. Yeah.
Bashing.
Bashing. Okay, well, oh man, it's like, wow, this could take a long time. Like you
Really?
managed to crack a few bricks, but you're like, oh wow.
Can we see perhaps what's on the other side if we manage to break a couple of the bricks? Can we
No
see
bricks,
through?
you're like, oh wow, more bricks.
Oh.
more bricks. And if you concentrate on one area, you bash and bash. You know, how long do you do it for?
Not long before I turned to everyone and go, maybe we should just go around the corner and go
Yeah,
off in the general direction.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Let's explore the perimeter.
Which corner are you going around?
Back from, going back from where we
Going
came.
back. Go back.
Yeah, to that one going on.
What? Zai, did you hear something? Your sharp elf ears, you heard something, you think? Like coming from the passageway to the left. A sucking sound.
I pull Marcy.
Oh, what is that? It's like this sucking, lurching thing is coming towards you. It's like a black mass of, I don't know, it's a kind of, it's a blobby, blackish mass, and it's coming towards you.
It doesn't. It looks anything like the ooze that we dealt with back in the day of the betrayer. I will shoot it immediately. I know better now. I will shoot at it.
All right, everybody roll for initiative. 10-sided die, lower the better. 10-sided die, adjustments for your dexterity.
Ooh, 1.
Oh, very nice.
Anyone better than a 1?
I have a -1.
Of course.
Always beat me, Zai.
Yeah, I was 6.
I have never rolled lower than Zai.
All right, so what do you do, Zai?
I will shoot it. I know better than to touch my sword to it, and I will shoot at it.
Okay, 2 shots.
All right, regular arrows. Just to make sure we're clear.
Because you have what, 11 golden magic arrows?
I do.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I have the first will hit -1 armor class.
Oh, you sink it right in, and it disappears into the pudding.
For 4 points.
Okay.
Second shot. That one is not as good. Hits armor class 2.
Yep, goes right into the pudding. And the thing just kind of like.
Okay, and that one does 3 points. Well, I think it does 3 points of damage. Does it seem like it hurt it at all?
It's hard to tell. You don't know. It's still coming towards you like at a fast, I would say, a brisk walk, maybe fat, not quite a run, perhaps, but very fast. But maybe.
I will say to the others, I don't know if this is working. Maybe we should run.
No, I don't run. Marcy, come on, let's cut that thing up. And
I mean,
charge
normally I don't do puddings, but sure. You need a magic fork to go with me this time.
I'm hungry for some black pudding.
You take Marcy out.
Take that pudding. Ah.
Do you want me to roll, or does it matter?
Roll a 20 or.
I rolled a 10, which would hit an armor class -2.
Oh yeah, you easily as it's coming towards you, you slice it.
And do you want me to roll damage or not?
Yeah, roll the damage.
So that would be 20 points of damage.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh.
Well, a huge half orc comes, he takes his sword, slices, you cleave it right in the center, and wow, it's like it goes through, and it like divides in 2.
Oh,
It like divides in 2, and now one of this mass is coming on the side of the wall. It goes up onto the wall, and it comes, and the other one is still coming towards you. It's coming right for your feet.
Don't use bladed
I'm running.
weapons.
yeah, I'm backing off.
You turn
Fire!
around.
I just yell. I yell fire, and I run back.
your movement. You're wearing what, plate mail, right?
I'm wearing plate mail,
You're
back.
but it's magical.
You
It's
don't
magical
think
plate mail.
You're about the same speed as the pudding. So you're like, oh, you turn around and you start running, but it's like, yeah. So that's what was that on
Hasty
one?
pudding.
I'm on
Initiative
one. I'm also on one.
Nominee on 1. What do? You see all of this, and you're like, oh my god, you split it in 2. And
Well, I don't think my cane is going to do much to it, so I'm going to move to the back of the party, just so I can keep an eye on everybody in case anybody needs healing. I'll spot it, you know. So yeah, get to the back where I can see everybody and monitor damage.
okay, well, which way? So you just hold in the back there. You don't go a particular direction. You're just
No, just well in the back, in the direction of the stairs.
okay. On 2, on 3, on 4. Oh, on 4, the pudding comes forward, and I believe is going to catch up to Zadgra, who is right in front of it. Oh my god, it catches up to Zadgra, and you feel it coming onto your leg. Zadgra, you feel the pudding, and it kind of burns. Oh my god.
Stop that. Leave boss alone. Bad pudding.
That's not good. All right.
Me? I'm trying to sort of shake it off as I run. You know, I'm trying to kind of walk serpentine in order to.
Yeah, you're like, it's crawling up your leg, and you're shaking it off, and you're lumbering along, but there's a burning sensation. There's some kind of sensation that you don't know, but you don't like it, and you lose 11 hit points.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
a lot.
And it's wow.
So, Zagra, are you still 55?
Burning.
back?
So let me ask you something, Zagra. You have the sword is at your side.
Yes.
Right? Oh no, it's in your hand.
My hand.
And then you have the battle axe.
Battle axe is on my back, along
It's
with
on
the
your
spear.
back. Okay, and then the spears are on your back.
Yeah, they're in like a
Yeah.
quiver of spears.
Javelin
Yeah.
quiver, yeah.
And yeah, so this pudding is like kind of latching onto you, and it's heading towards your axe.
Well, the axe is magical, so it probably can't burn through it. But
Ooh.
I mean, if it can, I've never heard of anything that can do that. But okay, I'm running. What can I tell you? I'm like really, I'm jogging it out. I'm like fucking
Run it off. Run it off.
Oh boy, it's
I
pudding.
6'10"
You
frame.
don't like it. It's burning, and it's coming up your back,
like-
and
I'm
you're trying to
like-
outrun it, but you can't.
I'm saying this hurts, guys.
All right, so that's on 4. On 5.
5 is me. I'm going to go ahead and take out 2 pots of oil, 2 flasks of oil, smash them on the ground, and then back off as far as I can.
Nice.
And where are you located? Where is he?
Should be right there. So Zodger will have to run through it, but that's okay. I'm going to say, somebody throw a torch on that when the
Working
thing
on it.
gets here.
So do you come up the stairs, or do you
I
go?
just-
If I can,
Light
if
me
I
up.
can, I'll go up the stairs.
You're heading up the stairs,
Stairs
Yeah.
might be death. Careful.
and you're heading up the stairs, and you've thrown the oil down, and you guys, you don't have any fires lit. This would take you around. You have Nomine's magic stone. All right, so now I was on 5. On 6,
I'm 6, and I will break out a torch and light it.
so you take out your tinder box and the torch, and you're like,
Oh, you can't
Can't you
just
just-
strike it? It's like a giant wick. You just strike it on the wall.
So you have a fire spell, wizard?
Yeah, no, I do not have a fire spell. Where I come from, fire is not the element of choice. But yeah, I'll
Anything, I don't
strike
have
it if I
either.
can. I'm pretty good at striking, making fires even when it's cold and rainy outside. So I'm pretty quick with those, I'm sure.
So the pudding is coming
Not
closer,
good.
and you're frantically trying to light this thing up.
Well,
On
yeah.
7,
Cook that
8.
pudding.
9, 10. Did everybody go? Oh,
Yep.
okay. New round. 10-sided die.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Pudding's coming closer.
What if we-
Oh,
What if we throw the spotted toad at it and make it drunk?
Actually, I do have the ale. I don't know whether it has some kind of alcoholic content.
It would.
I could try to
contain it.
slow it down by just sort of smashing it on the ground.
Pour the alcohol.
Well,
pour the
you are
rest of
now
your drink out
walking
on your
through
leg.
the oil that Bingo laid down. You know, you're walking through the oil, and
Yeah, walking isn't really what I kind of thought I'd be doing. I think
you're trying to run, but you know you're so slow. You're so slow in that plate mail.
it's magical plate mail. It's
Yeah.
like plastic. It's really light.
First edition here, first
I
edition.
don't know. So we're on initiative of 1 or lower.
I have 0.
What do you do this time?
Of course you.
I will shout an aside to throw the ale at it, and I will run. I'm gonna run around the corner. They're running up the stairs.
Just bingo.
Just Bingo.
I'm gonna run around the corner to the. I'm assuming the stairs are north because anything up ahead is north to me, and I will go to the west.
So this way,
Which way is it?
so this way.
That way?
Yeah.
You head that way? Or the
I'm
other
heading-
way?
I'm heading that way because that's the way we said was sort of the way
The
of
other way.
where the other door was. So
Or-
I will run around the corner and hopefully make this thing choose between us, and maybe somebody can get it from behind at least.
So
Yeah,
you're
we-
running in that direction where that miniature is?
Yeah,
Be-
separate.
Your
separate.
movement is
Back
like
attack on a
15
footing. How does that work?
inches. How far do you go?
I will go as far as I possibly can,
All right, 15 squares.
and I will say, also, I told you to run.
Alright, so she
Nobody
runs,
believed me.
and runs. She's heading straight down the hallway and then gets to this point and boom.
Oh my God!
Oh,
As you were
no.
running, your foot stepped on something like a plate on the ground, and falling blocks come down. It was some kind of falling block trap. Oh no, that's okay.
Wait,
On purpose.
Didn't you get a chance to notice that as an elf?
He was running, you know, and
In the dark.
yeah, in the dark, you know, you don't see very well in the infravision, all that, you know. No,
I
Found the
tried.
trap for you.
I tried.
Appreciate it.
But I will give you a chance to see if, with your very, you know, nimble ways, perhaps a saving throw against breath
What if-
weapon could
what
maybe
if there was a
limit
sudden,
some of these stones.
A sudden donation. Could that help as well? Keep
Oh,
the-
good.
What would you like me to roll for that?
Roll for breath against saving throw versus breath weapons. So you would roll under with your breath weapon.
Breath is
Yeah.
9. Okay, here we go. I did roll a 5, I will say.
Okay, so you managed to dodge a little bit, so you're only going to receive half damage from
I
these
love
falling
first edition.
blocks. Like, oh my God, as you leap to the side. Let's see.
You have to show up. Oh,
Ah.
16,
Oh.
18 points.
are those little
Oh, on
skulls?
this one I don't roll
Yes,
under.
they are.
Yes.
Stefan, on saves I don't roll under like everything else.
No, you roll
Yeah,
above.
you
You
roll
get-
under. Yeah.
Oh man, I hate
No, he
first.
said under.
I generally love first edition. How's that?
And
I thought it was under.
you rolled under, so you made your save, so it's
Yeah.
half of that.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I will
So
like
instead of 18,
restate
it's
then that I love it.
9.
9.
9
Perfect.
points of damage. Just
Yeah, I'm a
little
terrible die roller,
bruise.
so first
Few
edition is
bruises.
great for me.
Some bits.
I think we just did get some of those donations, by the way.
Woohoo! Thank you, folks.
Woo.
In AD&D,
And then-
don't you want
oh.
to roll high on saving throws?
I thought so, yeah.
AD&D?
Oh, you want to roll high on saving throws?
Yes, you do. You want to roll over.
You do,
You want to
yeah.
roll over
Yeah.
that number, yeah.
Either that or your saving throws get worse as you get higher level.
Right.
That's
So it's
right.
probably
oh my
that
God,
then.
That's right, first edition.
Uh,
But you know what? Some bits came in. Where you
Oh, you're
said
right.
some
So then, yeah, we'll count it as a
bits
success.
came in, and wow, suddenly it was reversed.
There you go.
Hey,
It happened.
there you
Boom.
go. Thank you for the donation
you
that
for the
managed to reverse the saving throw there and made you.
Low was
So,
good.
You
High was
take
good.
half damage.
Wow.
We can't. You don't want to die right away. There's a lot to explore here.
I gotta stretch it out.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So,
Very nice.
Stefan, so there are now 2 puddings, right?
Yes.
And they're 2 smaller puddings. One was
Two
big.
smaller puddings. One is
This-
on the wall and one is on the ground, and they're moving at kind of the same speed that you are. You just can't shake them.
Okay. Well, it's not my turn to act yet, so I'll tell you what I do when.
Okay,
initiative
on
comes up.
one. On one. Oh, also, Zai, you see in front of you, there's a door up ahead where you were.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I want to try to corner this thing. We're gonna see how it acts.
Oh, so
Okay.
what was the trap? I know you took damage, but what was it?
There was like a pressure plate on the ground, and as she was running, she stepped on it. You want to
Boulders?
show that a little closer up there? Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
This is one of our ancient resin falling block traps with an
Falling block.
actual pressure plate that when you press it, it causes the stones to fall. Woo!
Okay,
Ooh.
awesome. There we go.
The
Falling blocks.
old school
Okay.
Jordan Ford's resin trap
Nice.
set.
I is playing with Legos. Got it.
Woo! Yeah, look at that. Ooh.
Ooh.
From the mists of time,
Yeah, isn't that cool?
resin dwarven forge.
Old school. And yeah, so okay, so you see the door, and we're on initiative of 1, 2.
I'm 2. At this
I'm
point,
2.
hopefully I'm done lighting the
Aye.
torch.
You look at the torch lit.
I will, Zadra, you ask for this, and I will, like, he's standing.
Wait till
now-
I'm
now
out of
he's
the oil.
standing.
Standing in the oil, he
I'm walking through the oil. Come on.
Is there a way for me to hold my action until he walks past and then drop it or light it, or do I have to do it now? I don't know if
so
that
he's
works.
looking at you like, should I do it? Should I do it, or do you want him?
You have something on your leg. You want me
He
to
gives you
burn it
that
up for
look.
you?
Just light the damn thing up.
All right. He said it. I light it up.
You light it up.
And I
and
get
then
out of the
the
way in the direction of like where Zai left.
Okay, so as Zadra is traversing the oil, and you sort of look at him for a moment, like, and he's like, do it.
Yeah.
It lights up on fire, and it goes up, and so Zadra is on fire, and also the pudding is on fire, and but now you see the pudding is like this crazy scream comes out from the pudding, like it definitely does not like fire. It's like, woo, it recoils, and it jumps off of back from Zadra right before it's about to reach his axe, and it's on fire, and it's screaming, and it's going the other direction, and Zadra is taking fire damage as well. So he's 6 points of fire damage on Zadra. He's on fire. I don't know if he can reach it.
I'll help him put it out once he's through, once he actually gets out of it.
Yeah.
But right now I think he's standing in there.
He's in the fire and he's clunking out of it, but he's very stoic. He doesn't. What's a little fire?
Compared to acid, yeah, exactly.
On 2, on 3, on 4.
3, there's not really much to do other than maybe pull out a blanket and try to beat out the flames on Zadgra's legs.
So you, Bingo, kind of the blanket tries to pad his leg down.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're on fire. Ooh, and so I think you managed to put it out. 3, initiative of 4.
I'm on 3 also.
3, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go down to Zai, make sure she's all right.
I'm fine.
You head down the passageway, and
Yeah, I also wanted to go in that direction if I had time to.
You notice the falling blocks everywhere, and
This is
All right.
nothing.
You know, you get there.
She has
and-
too much bravado to like admit that she may have set off something. It's nothing.
Doesn't
Yeah.
hurt that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. you
Well,
wonder
and I
what
realized
happened
that
here,
she would never admit to it, so I'm just pretending like like any other party member, wouldn't want a party member to be alone, and so, you know,
Okay.
I told you all to run.
yeah.
Is anyone else going to go down the passageway?
You're
That
muted,
direction?
Zadgra.
You're muted.
I was gonna say, I still have my action, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really pissed off at this thing. So as it's running, as it's turning tail,
Yeah.
I take Marcy and go for one other slap at it.
you got.
Oh yeah, let's learn it. Yeah.
You're gonna have to go move that direction to get it.
Back for the fire, boss. Let's do it.
You have to cross the fire again.
Oh, I have to cry. I'm not going to cross the fire. I thought the fire was, kind of it picked it all up. All right, then I'm just going to complain. I'll sheathe Marcy.
You're looking at it,
Mm.
you're cursing at it, but you're like,
No,
or you're like,
I'll
want to
go
cross the
to
fire.
I'll go to Papa and say, can Lokra help me? I've got a bit of a scratch.
Yeah. I'll well, you're at 17 out of 61. I'll do a cure light. I conserve. Oh,
Okay.
7 points.
The 7 back.
Yep.
I'm 51, so I'm a 9 down. I'm 10 down.
Yep.
Okay. Thank Lokra.
I'll keep the torch
Yeah, keep the
lit
torch.
with us now, in case there's more.
Yeah, and I'm keeping an eye on the ceiling to see whether the black pudding that didn't get burned is to see if it's trying to travel.
All
up
of
there.
the pudding retreated.
All of it did. Okay, good.
Yeah, really doesn't like fire. Yeah. So you go down the passageway, or do you split up?
I'll go
That's not split.
That's still the general direction of the evil. So yes.
Yeah, let's go there.
Yeah, if we
Okay.
split up, we can cover more.
Yeah, we can.
It's always a good idea.
We can be covered more.
All right.
And I'll turn to the
Then-
rest and say now, don't be stupid and run ahead. You may set off some traps.
No, while we're going, whenever we are just traveling normally, can you assume that we are using our staff to tap and look
No,
around?
You
We're
gotta tell me. You gotta tell me you're doing it.
I'm being very careful now.
I think he just told you.
It slows us down.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me. But right now you're doing it. You tap, but it makes you go slower.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're very careful, tapping firmly in front of you. Makes a little bit of noise.
How tall is the ceiling?
About 10 feet.
Okay, because I'm 6'10", so I'm almost 7 feet, so I can easily hit the roof with my
Right.
10-foot pole easily.
Yeah. Oh, so you're tapping.
Yeah,
there
just
as well.
sort of checking to see if anything's up
No,
there.
you gotta be moving very slow. Okay.
Well, are we being chased by anything?
I think if we have time.
I
Yeah,
don't think so.
Let's move forward.
we're not under a time constraint that I'm aware of.
Yep.
The torch only is gonna last for 1 hour. So,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
If I move slow, I can also see, if there's anything around. I just need to move slow.
You're with your
Yes.
elven eyes, you're looking around always. Yeah.
So if she can do that automatically as an elf, then that's probably much faster.
Okay.
I just
I
need to
didn't know
move
that.
ahead. Not that I ran ahead and set off a trap. Of course, I dismantled this trap. You see,
With your face.
with my
A
face,
lot
but
of rubble here. I don't know.
very strong face.
Turn up the
La,
volume.
la, 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 la,
I
la.
mean,
no.
you gotta be in a direction.
No, but I mean, the dusk or
Yeah.
should I?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Do I see this door in front of me?
So you get to this door. It's like a wooden door, I believe. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wooden door. It's closed.
It's a trap.
Am I?
On 3.
I'll go up and. Wait,
Come on,
think-
bingo.
You think it's a trap, Zagra? Okay. Let me
Just
take a look.
Just check to see if it's locked.
Where's that thing?
Yeah, I studied with a locksmith.
I have a thing.
Locksmith, baker.
Speaker.
Time chart.
I've lived a long time.
Time chart. Is there a time chart?
Bless sweetheart, I don't know, but you can repurpose this real quick.
Look for the time. I just, oh, maybe it's in here. I had a chart. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got my time chart. You see that? See that?
Ooh.
We
Okay.
are being timed.
We're on the
Okay.
clock. On the clock now. How
We
long
don't
did
really,
that,
we have no reason to
I knew
know
it.
that,
I
right?
knew it. No way out. No way
How long
out.
is it detection of evil last again?
An hour and 40 minutes.
Hour and 40 minutes. All right. Well, so of all this tapping and moving, it's taken up like 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna spend, I guess, a full minute here looking for traps. You want me to roll it, or would you like to roll it?
What's your chance?
55%.
55. I'm gonna roll it, and Marcy is gonna watch my roll for security.
All right.
It's got to be under that.
I confirm that the dice has been rolled.
All right.
You don't
No
think
traps?
there's any. No, it's all
Okay.
good. No.
Does it look locked? Is there a lock on it?
Yes, there's a keyhole, perhaps.
Okay, well, I'll slip on
You stick your
some.
finger in it.
I'll slip on some leather gloves that I have handy, and I will take out my dagger, and I will I'll tap the handle first.
I thought you were a baker.
Got a biscuit too, but that comes later.
All right, you go.
It's my baker's knife. It's for slicing bread.
Yep.
Yeah. You go and take out your baker's knife and you do some
Yeah.
stuff.
Check, and then,
there.
and then I'll, if as long as it doesn't look like there's anything, then I'll go ahead and see if I can't manipulate that lock. And my open
What's your chance
open lock
on
is
that?
67.
You can roll for that one.
Okay. I thought it was an 07, but it's not. It's a 70. So close, but I didn't do
Oh,
it.
so you failed.
I failed. I failed.
Zadra, I believe you are the next
Yeah.
measure.
All right,
You know.
I sort of push Bingo pleasantly out of the way, and then just throw my weight into it and try to knock the door open.
Roll a six-sided die.
I believe I open doors on like 1 to 5, something like that. Is that correct for 1893 strength?
Oof.
Wait, I think you're going to open locked doors on a 1.
I
That's
open a
just
locked
shut
door
doors.
on a 1.
On a
You
1.
locked.
I rolled a 1.
There you go.
Oh.
He just crashes into the door and the splinters open. And what do they see?
What do they see?
Ooh, more passages.
More passages. Huzzah.
It's a
Wow.
four-way passage. And whoa, straight ahead, there's like, what is
Is
it, like a
anybody-
cave-in?
Is anybody mapping this?
It's a
I'm doing a
cave-
strip map.
cave-in.
Okay.
Look at that. There's a cave-in and
Thank you, Luke.
got a skeleton maybe?
Yeah,
Oh my God, is it?
skeleton
Uh-oh, someone's
There was
been
some
killed under
cave-
the cave-in? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say we should turn left because the evil. We should turn left. I
So-
think.
Speaking of the evil, I want to re-triangulate, like
and that's
Wow.
Haven.
from
That's
this
not-
po-
that's not
from
helpful.
this position. What direction is the evil?
You're gonna triangulate and whoa, you feel
Okay.
evil.
So it's about here-ish.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's hang a left.
Let's turn
Well,
left.
the problem with hanging a left is it's also caved in.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another cave-in over
Cave-in.
there. Oh,
Does it look like
it might
this
be
is
very
impassable?
unstable under here. Maybe it's just, you're starting to get worried,
But could we dig it out?
Yeah.
Does it look like it's something we could dig out easily? Is it packed and old?
It could take a long time.
Oh,
And
my
do you have a
back
shovel?
and the labor. Oh,
Is there a
man,
shovel?
not a good idea.
Not only that, but once you start digging that out, more just collapses generally.
Then let's.
Yeah.
I think we should just keep going where there is a open way.
I agree.
Evil will find us.
It's either that or
It always finds us.
it's either that or we take a hammer and knock out the bricks
Yeah.
and go in that way.
I could do that. I do have a hammer and some stakes, so
It'd be pretty loud, but that's the option.
we've made a lot of noise already.
I believe so.
I feel like if we were going to do that, we should just do it with the secret door we already found.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Okay.
exactly a ninja mission here.
I think there's a door down that hall. Let's go look at that door.
Oh
After
yeah, you
you.
spot a door down the other. So you go down. It's 10-foot wide passageway. There's a T shape, and well, on the left there is a door, wooden door.
Bingo, can you try your way as opposed to my way? My shoulder hurts sometimes when I do that.
Sure,
stuff.
sure. I'll go up there and take a look at it. Is it locked? No, doesn't look locked. I'll go ahead and give it. I'll give it a kick. I'll see if I can open it. No, ow, ow.
Ah! Ow! Ooh.
I think you got to hit this one.
Okay, I'm coming up. It's not locked. It's just closed.
Really big.
I rolled a 2. Does that get me through?
You think you nudged it a little bit?
We should open it like a normal door.
I'll try to pull it instead of pushing it there. Maybe.
It doesn't pull, but you push and you push it open.
Okay, it's open. What's back
There's more passageways.
there?
Oh.
It's a straight passage.
What's behind you there, Zodgra? What's down that other hall?
All right, we turn around and look the other way.
The other way,
Look
more
60.
passages, and this is the T-shaped passage, and gosh, yeah, another cave in over there, and the other passage seems to go, maybe turns to the right.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, I'd rather go down through the door. I think we should go through the door. It seems generally more like the area.
It's a real labyrinth you're in here. Wow. Old school.
Does this look anything like the labyrinth map that we saw on the table in the inn?
No. Nice try, though.
Mhm.
Hey,
Deja vu.
All right, we'll follow Zodgra through the door and down the hall.
Okay.
We'll have Zai out front so that
Through
we
the
can sort
door.
of notice traps.
Guys checking first, and
yeah, I can check for secret stuff up front.
I'm looking at the ceiling as we go forward.
See, another 10 minutes passes. It's been 30 minutes.
How many feet?
Going carefully, checking everything. Painful.
Well, we're not doing the whole super careful version. We're just sending Zai up front because she has a natural instinct, and then if we find anything, then we can use the pole.
Yeah, just cut it.
Okay, so not as slow.
Not
Not
as
as
That's
slow.
slow.
Okay. That torch is like burning down. Yeah.
I have
Actually,
one more of
guys-
I
these.
have another.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
2. I have torches.
Oh my God! All these passages. Another passageway heading to the left, or straight, or to the left.
I feel like if we go to the left, it's more towards where
Yeah. Left
Papa.
is sinister.
Yeah.
Sinister is
Well-
bad. Let's go to the left.
You go left. Oh my God! More cave-ins. More
wonderful.
What happened here? Oh my God! There was like an earthquake. I don't know. More cave-ins.
Let's go back.
Yep.
Yeah, let's try to find an easy way, and if not, we'll try and pick through the closest cave in.
Yeah.
And
Agreed?
there's a T-shaped passageway over there.
Let's go there.
Okay, so we went backtrack to a T shape, and then if we go,
Can you maybe pull out a little bit and?
is it left? Which way's the cave in? Because there was a cave in either left or right, right?
Several. It connects to the
Oh,
cave.
look at that! Oh, wow! This is what you've done so far.
So those were probably, that hole
Wow,
cut gold
Cool.
went right through.
what a labyrinth!
Yeah.
Evil.
We're trying
Yeah.
to get there.
We're trying to get
So up And then
You're looking at the map. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Someone's mapping. And you're
Well, I'm
figuring-
trying, but it's really hard
Yeah.
because we're not calling north, south, east, west, and with the camera spinning, it's very, very difficult to map, guys.
Yeah, but you figure out. That's why we're showing you.
if
Yes.
you come towards us and then towards the evil,
So the evil is back here.
right?
And
So
Sister
Evil
Latest
north.
Haven, and up here, there's another T junction.
Yeah,
yes,
let's go
that's
there.
where I'm talking about.
Okay, you want to be here.
Yeah.
All right, so we have more passage.
So you're going down that long passage.
We're gonna go this
Yeah.
way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like watching.
We're following, of course.
And it goes to a turn.
There's a turn. You go around the turn. Do you go around the turn? Is everyone going
Yeah.
together?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
let's go.
yeah, we keep up. Keep
Yeah,
a pace.
we need an avalanche.
And
to
you're
control.
not going slow. You're not checking with the tapping, the ceiling.
We're not
and
checking with the
floor.
tapping, but I am
You're
trying to be as,
walking. You're
yeah, and
walking
being as
normally.
aware as possible.
But I'm watching the ceiling to make sure
Mhm.
there's like nothing.
Oh my God! Another
Okay,
caving.
back around.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh,
want to go this way, or do you want to go back to where the pudding was? Because there's that place that turned back there wasn't.
Nope.
taken.
Do we just want to smash through that door or take a secret door? You said there was a secret door too. That might be the way
it
to
was
go.
a secret door, but it was hard to smash through. We didn't try for very long, but it was taking a little bit of time. And then that's when the pudding showed up. But we can try coming down this hall. I think since we're over here,
Yeah.
should we try?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
way.
We go that way.
That
Oh,
was quick.
it's going into a narrow, 5-foot wide passageway.
That
Oh.
actually seems promising to me.
Yeah, that sounds nice and dangerous.
Yep.
Single file only there. Like you can't use large weapons in that very tiny passageway.
That's
Who's going to
fine.
go first?
That means there's no
Consult the
giants here,
space
right?
required category of your favorite weapon.
I'm
And
good.
You're still in front.
Yep.
Eyes in front.
Okay.
Right now I have Zai.
Is it big enough for me to wield Marcy?
I mean,
Marcy's a
yeah,
sword,
you can
you can
stab.
stab.
And
That's
I've got a
it's a
spear.
long sword, correct?
Yeah, it's a long sword.
A long sword, right?
Yeah, it's not a two-handed sword.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to use my sword, but I would think in this narrow passageway there wouldn't be any giants around anyway, so I think I'll be okay.
I mean, you can use it, but like there may be a penalty
Yep.
because
Okay.
you can't utilize it fully. You can only stab. So
That's fine. My bow is out as we're.
Yeah.
The space required for a longsword is 3 feet.
Oh, there's plenty of time.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
What did he write rules for Dungeons and Dragons? What does he know?
He's
Oh,
got
I-
his Dungeons and Dragons rules lawyer degree.
What
right
did you like write an edition? The D&D
Yeah.
edition?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, what do you know about
Look at that,
D&D?
Look at that, players, guys. That is a
Oh yeah,
that's a real first.
That is a real old
A
school
lot of the
tome.
pages are removable.
yes,
That's right.
It's
yes.
very
That's a
handy,
lot of
modular.
used.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well
Cool.
loved, well loved.
Okay then.
Just as an FYI, we're up to $200 in donations in the chat from viewers. So,
Oh, and so we're
Take a
triple
raid,
that actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you
Max,
go
twice.
yes, triple that. Try it.
this
triple that.
musty dark passageway, single file with Zagra in front into the darkness.
Wait, is it Zadra or Zai in front?
Zai.
I think I'm in front.
Yeah,
is it
so
front?
the marching order I have is Zai,
I will protect Zadgra.
Thank you. Zadgra appreciates.
He needs protection. He's always getting burnt or.
I know this poor guy. I mean,
I'm
he
the
is
punching
always-
bag of this group.
Me and
No,
the humans with the
It's Kelly,
torches.
though. We found you in a very compromised situation.
Yes, you have. There's very little that you
The
guys
day I
don't know
met
about.
you, you've been in trouble.
That's right.
Not much
I've
mystery
been
left.
covered in honey and licked by bears.
he gets into a lot of trouble. Yeah.
All right, so there's a bend up ahead.
Down this passageway, and all right, let's.
Goblin
Time is
town.
ticking. Yeah. No.
Where are we going down to?
All right. And it turns to the right, then it turns to the left, and now you see it's enlarging. So wow,
This is the time we
you've
do the
made
hokey
it
pokey.
through this narrow passageway. You feel a bit of a relief. Oh my God, that was a little scary.
Is evil being detected?
And
Is
well,
evil
where
being
is,
detected still?
Are you
Yes.
feeling the evil?
This is a dungeon master question. I don't
was
know the answer.
where is Nomine?
Right at the back.
Nomine is
I'm right here.
last.
Yeah, he's all the way in the back. And how many squares can he sense?
You said
12
60
inches.
12.
Oh, yeah.
12 inches.
So
12 inches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, no evil.
No,
And yet,
no evil.
Just,
Face
just
your
beyond.
queen.
I feel like just beyond my reach.
It's a rosy.
Right, actually.
It's a very friendly dungeon. Friendly.
Is it, well, it's, I don't, is that,
This is actually the tamest dungeon we've been in so far.
Yeah.
one,
He
one
says
voodoo,
as,
yeah.
as the evil lurks on the 13th space.
Which way are you turning? Well, he's not. He's all the way over there. So, well, you see this. There's
I
a
would choose
T-shape.
towards right,
Yeah, let's go.
but towards
Yeah,
ahead,
Go right.
Zai, go.
Oh,
straight.
Oh,
A room.
up ahead, there's like a small room,
Yeah,
and to
that
the
looks
right,
good.
there's a passageway.
Oh, small room.
Go to the room, but be very careful about traps inside.
Yeah, I got it.
Ooh, there's a room, and then there's an
room full
exit
of
to the
traps.
room directly on the other
Full of
side. And whoa! There's a
Mm.
door, a metal door up ahead.
Does
Let's
it
catch
look
up.
like it's locked?
You don't know. You
Yeah.
got to go and examine it.
I don't want it to be the door that you open and then the floor opens.
I will call Bingo for the door.
We need to
Alright.
check this place out.
All right,
Where's Nomine? Where's Nomine?
Right there.
Nomine is here.
Oh, you sense a tingling.
Oh, a tingling.
Straight ahead. There's a tingling.
Oh,
There's some
it's
evil
evil. Never
beyond
mind.
this door, you figure. Evil.
All right. Let's do it. Let's get ready.
No, let's look for traps before we go to that door.
So,
That's what yeah.
We
So-
look for traps.
Yeah.
so Bingo will waddle up there with his furry feet. I'll pause about 5 feet away from the door, reach into my bag and pull out a 6-foot long pole, which is pretty long for a halfling. And I will touch the door with the wooden pole and just see if there's any sparks or anything that come from it.
Just touch it with your wooden pole.
Just touch it with the wooden pole just to see if there's any
Little-
sparking or anything like
tap.
that. Just a little tap.
Nothing happens.
Okay. All right. I'll put the pole back in the bag. All right.
Oh, wait. Did you hear something? I think you may have heard something. You heard something from beyond the door. Something moved.
Okay. I
Sword
will.
out.
I will try to detect noise. I'll be like,
You go up and put your ear on the.
yeah. As long as I'm not feeling any energy, no humming, anything like that, I'll go ahead and.
He goes
Yeah.
up to the door. He puts his. What's your chance to hear?
It's 30%.
All right, I'm gonna roll for you.
Okay.
We need a roll check here. So I gotta roll. You gotta roll under 30.
30 or under. Yep.
Marcy would never lie.
And a very honest sword.
But
I
you
can
would.
confirm the dice have been rolled.
Oh, you hear something? Oh my God! You hear? Oh, something is very fast approaching. Oh my God! The door slams open. And
If
you
I
get
hear it coming, I'll
slammed
get out of the way.
against you get slammed against the. Which way does the door open?
Which way does it open? Actually, it opens inward. It has to pull open. It doesn't seem to want to come the other way.
Ah, lucky. Lucky. It's a
Oh.
good thing we have this terrain there to show you which way the door's open.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh,
stuff.
that looks
The
large.
door opens
good.
inward and
Big
you
giant.
look up at this like 12, 13-foot giant.
Yes!
Oh,
And he's a grizzled, mean looking giant. He's frothing. He's like, oh.
you probably can't fit through the door if we
I was
just
gonna
stay
say,
up
is
here.
the
How
ceiling
did he get in here?
Roll for initiative.
As soon as I see the giant appear, I pull my giant slaying sword.
Ooh.
Zai is so happy.
I-
Oh, yes.
Comes out and it glows brightly. It glows brightly.
10. That's good, right? 10?
Yeah.
Not very good. Ooh, there's the
Nice.
sword.
Yeah.
What?
The sword.
That's
Hold up the
gorgeous.
sword. There it is. There.
Very cool.
All right. Anyone get any 0 or low?
I got a -1. That's how motivated I am from hearing that thing
Yeah.
coming my way. So this thing's in front of me. You said it's a giant, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
12 foot tall.
I'm gonna try to squirt through its legs real quick because I'm just a tiny little halfling. So I'm gonna.
You
I'm
got
gonna,
the initiative, so you
I-
can.
I'm right behind him.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna get on the other side.
Do your
You have a
bacon.
movement of 15 inches.
Get cooking.
Yeah, I'm
Bingo.
gonna get through there and get to a dark corner and try to hide.
Oh, let's get a close up of that room.
Yeah, you can probably. There's like all kinds of
Ooh,
things
there's
going on.
barrels, there's bones. Oh, what is that? A
Big
huge
chest and
chest?
treasure.
A huge chest. Oh, there's a space behind the chest.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
What a-
I'm
Or
gonna
there's a
run right to.
quiver.
Yep.
Looks
I'm
like a
gonna-
quiver of arrows lying next to the chest, and there's, oh my God, there's like gold.
Is that just a
whole pile of gold, like next to the chest?
I'm just
Huh.
gonna hide. I'm just gonna
I
hide
wonder
for right
where
now.
the Hobbit is.
I'm just gonna hide. I'm
Yeah,
hiding.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
we'll be distracted for the next
Are
hour.
we
I
allowed to
don't
say
know.
Hobbit? I don't know.
You did it so
I am.
quickly,
I'm allowed to say it.
and you're so small. I don't let's see. Maybe there's a chance that this giant didn't even notice you. You had the initiative, and he was looking up, and it's kind of dark in there, and he doesn't see in the dark.
That giant
I hide in shadows 73% chance, so I'm pretty good.
Yeah. So let's say I would say there's a 50% chance that he didn't even see you. Why don't you roll? See if we can roll under
Oh.
50.
You got it. 31.
Oh,
Nice.
he didn't notice you. You were in the dark shadows when he opened the door, or you were right there. You were right underneath him, and then whoo, very cleverly, as the door swung open and you saw the giant legs in front of you, you slivered right.
Oh my
between them.
God.
You didn't
Where'd
notice him.
Bingo go? We lost one already.
Do you say that?
No.
No.
Oh, my-
It's
Very
all part of
quiet.
it's all part of the strategy.
Yeah.
There'll be a
He
backstab.
already,
Yeah.
yeah, Bingo had already. made us
now,
be
hold on,
quiet.
now. Okay, so but now you went under the legs, but now you have to roll to see if you were able to move silently to where you
Okay.
are. What's the chance of that?
All right, 89%. You want me to roll it or do you want to roll it?
You roll. Go ahead.
Wasn't he
We
yelling at
trust
us?
you.
38.
Nice.
Yeah, but you soft little pitter patter. You managed. The giant didn't hear anything
Oh,
behind him.
actually, I lied. It's a little low light. 88, but I have an 89% chance. So I still made it.
Ooh, that was close. Close.
Nice.
You almost made a squeak. Right.
We saw that gold.
I think it was when I was running
Yeah.
through the gold pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. You almost let out a little cry, like.
Exactly.
So much gold, so much. And they're not even coins. These are like little bullion, like little
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't even
wow.
know.
ingots.
I don't even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't think there's
Wow.
going to be any of those things in there.
And you have that bag of holding. It holds
Yeah, I
a
have no
lot.
idea. I think there's no treasure. There's no gold in there.
There's a large empty chest for some reason.
Runs to the chest. Meanwhile, that was on was 0 or
I'm 0.
Negative
That was
1.
you were -1, right?
-1. All right.
I was -1.
I'm a 0.
On 0's
All
eye, where are you? You've got the sword,
Yes.
giant
so
slayer.
Upon seeing this giant in front of me, Zai recalls the devastation that the giants did to her family. And out of the darkness, the giant feels a hopefully, I'll roll for it, a piercing feeling through his neck as, oh yes, this is probably no problem. Let me do some calculations. A -5 to hit.
That's a hit.
And does 6, 10, 15, 23 plus 3, 36 points of damage
Oh,
into
wow.
his neck.
Okay, that hurt.
I like that sword so much. He's so shiny. Ah.
They were like, oh, you thrust up and oh, right into the neck. You do not cut an artery or anything, but wow, there's a big gash in the neck and blood spurts out, you know. And, whoa, his eyes go wide. He looks around at everybody and is like, oh, wow. A little nervousness in that look. I don't know. You know, you guys look pretty bad, you know. So that was on 0. Okay, 1.
I
On
got
1, Zadgra.
So I get 2 attacks per.
For 1 attack this round and then 2 attacks the next round because you just made 7th level.
All right.
Yeah, 3 and 2 attacks.
But I still get
Marcy,
1 attack?
Yeah.
Marcy. It's
I'm ready,
dinner
boss.
time.
You're a ranger, so
This
you're
is much better than a pudding. This is steak. Let's take it.
it's a steak. Yeah.
I rolled. I would hit an armor class of -10.
That's a hit.
Damn, we're
Jesus.
Wow, you have a really strong hit.
good.
Unfortunately, I only did 11 points of damage.
You don't have that giant slaying sword. You know?
No.
Well, it makes Zai so happy. We're just playing with him until she can finish
That's right,
him
till
off.
she gets
Yeah.
another chance. We're
I will kill all of the giants in the entire realm. Mark my words.
Yeah. Well, another nick into the giant. Ooh, ooh. And that was on 1, and you see and you notice that he has like a big club. You know, there's a big giant, like a small tree in his hand. You know, on 2, initiative 2, 3. On 3, the giant raises this gigantic club and looks around. Who's he going to smash?
He's got Zai and Zadra. Closest to.
All right, 1, 2, 3 is Zai, and 4, 5, 6 is Roger. Oh yeah, he's going for the one that hit him in the neck. Yeah, he's going for Zai. Brings the giant tree down and is like, whoo! And let's see, what does he need to hit you? Your AC is 2. Needs a 7. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a hit. 14. A hit for ooh. Let's see, what is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 points of damage.
That just fuels my rage for my next hit.
He bashes you and you're like, ugh. And,
How much was
all
that?
right,
18.
18? No problem.
18. On 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm 7.
8. Einar.
Bond betrayal.
This will help. I step behind Sophira and I cast strength on her.
Oh,
Ooh.
And she will be very strong for a very long time here. Are you, so Rangers?
Is that an 8-sided die? Or,
I think so. So I'll give her 7,
Ooh.
which is either 10.
So she has a
10 points.
17 strength.
So
So
then it becomes
in 10
goes to
18, 60.
18,
And then it goes,
right?
and then it goes in
18,
10.
and then 10% for each one.
Yeah, 1860.
1860.
So what's that add to her damage?
Hold on.
1860, a lot. That's
Should be.
It's +4, +3 or 4.
I would give it to Zadgra, but you max out at 19, so it's better to.
it's plus
the player's handbook.
it's +4 to my hit, and then what? +4 to my damage as well.
Oh, nice.
+2 to hit and +3 damage is 18.
+2 to hit, +3 damage. Okay, got it.
So
Thank you.
you were
So
+1 to hit.
+1. So
Now
you're
you'll be
+2,
another
+3.
+1, so you get 1+ to hit,
Yep.
and you were at +1 damage. You add 2 more points to damage.
Right.
Okay.
Plus,
This
it's
will-
total of +3 damage. You almost went up to the next one.
And this is
Yeah,
six
so 2 more
turns.
points of damage and one more plus to hit.
For
Got it.
6 turns per
Woo,
level.
you
So that's
feel
actually
I thank you, Einar.
The veins and the muscles and the sinews. You're like, oh wow,
Like
what a
veins.
surge!
almost
Now,
a giant.
when I call you the betrayer, it is out of love and respect. Not out of hatred.
The blood is
Yes,
pumping through your
yes.
veins. Oh, you like it? The power.
Knows how to pump you up.
And yeah, I'll step back a little bit so I'm not like right in the cleave range of this trunk he's wielding.
And that was on 8, 9, 10,
10.
10. Nomine.
I'll do a cure serious on Zai
Thank you.
for
Okay.
9 points.
So you step up and you mutter the words and your prayers and touch her. Yeah.
Thank
On
Loka.
the shoulder.
I'll touch her appropriately. And
Yeah.
My shoulder area,
yeah.
an area to touch.
There-
Yeah.
Yep.
Just this is the healing.
Yeah.
And so you not only you're strong, but you also feel the wound that you suffered feels a lot better.
Thank
So
you.
that was everybody. New round. Roll for initiative. New round.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Ah,
What is Bingo doing? What are you?
I think Bingo may have strained a muscle when he did the roll and scrambled through there. So he's gonna have to take like a round just to collect himself and get ready to sneak up behind the other way. Because with that muscle like that, he probably can't move silently. So he just has to take a minute to collect his thoughts.
You don't know where he went. He just kind of slipped under there, and now you don't know
His
where
thoughts.
what's happening.
BINGO, or where did all my gold go?
Oh, exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about. This
No, I love it.
disappear.
the slightly smaller pile of gold was here the whole time.
Like,
Yeah.
well, level's a little higher than you because he had more treasure. I'm like, you don't say.
Does anyone get a 0 or lower?
Thieves just have lower experience point cutoffs, guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's why exactly.
0, a 1.
1.
Okay. Ladies first.
Why, thank you.
Higher decks too.
She has a higher.
Okay,
She has a
my
higher
deck
dex.
does something. Okay, I will as I pulled my sword out of his neck, I will go and stab him again.
Ah,
And
Gosh.
I have a +1 to this. This is a negative. I'm off the charts right now. A -7 to hit. I think the last one hit lower.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Where did my other D8 go? Here you are. 8, 14, 16, 24, plus the 2s,
A lot of
26.
numbers he's adding up there.
39 more points of damage.
Holy moly.
2 of those are mine.
Giant.
Jesus, you're like the giant's bane. All right, that hurt.
Oh, it's all the sword,
stagger. Ugh, you stick your sword, goes right into his the side, all the way up to the hilt, and you pull it out, and he staggers, and blood gushes out. But
You can blame your brethren for this,
incredibly.
giant.
Ugh, who are you?
I just yell, it's time for dessert. I believe I have two attacks this round. Is that correct?
Yes.
You can call us coup de grace.
Yes, 2 attacks for the half orc.
So should I roll the 2 attacks at the same time or one and then?
I loosened him up for you.
One
Yeah.
and then the other. Yeah, one and then the other. Yeah.
So the first one would hit an armor class 4. Did that hit?
That's a miss.
Ooh.
You try to, the Marcy comes down, but he, with his club, he bats it away.
Hey,
But then
watch the edge.
now we go back the other direction. And this time we would hit a -6.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're very fast with that sword. He's like, oh.
Snick a snap.
And 13 points of damage.
It's like, Oh, how much? 13?
13.
That's not enough. That's not enough to fall the giant. So,
Yeah.
oh, it's another slice. You staggering around. Oh, filthy adventurers.
This
You
is
will
rather
pay
well
for
spoken.
this.
Why, thank you for calling me an adventurer. I'm usually called much worse
Thank you
things.
for calling me filthy.
Puny people. And what was that on? That's
That was a 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was
Seven.
6. I was 6.
Bingo. What are you doing on 6?
Do I see
In the shadows.
the thing falling down?
You see it. You see from where you are. You see that it's just getting hacked and stabbed and slashed, and it's staggering this way and that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good.
Well, I'm gonna like climb back over that chest there and just kind of see if I can't peer through the door, carefully and see what's coming through the door next.
Bastard.
And then make sure I draw my dagger and be ready to, like, I'm creeping up ready to back attack this thing.
Okay, so you're and then you go in over there and you get closer. You see the back of the giant, but yeah, you're getting closer. All right. That was on 2, 3, 4, 5.
I must be in there somewhere. Yeah.
Einar.
I think our giant slayers have this in hand. I'm not gonna spend heavy magic on this, but I do have a fairly magical staff. I could
whack him
over the head with my very nice staff. So I shall make an attempt at that.
The magic user swoops in for the kill.
Well, he's like 12 feet tall. I don't know if you can reach his head. Well, maybe if you
my
jump
staff
up.
is about 6. I'm above 6. That's
Okay,
about
maybe,
12.
yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be the head. Maybe I'll just go for his knee. Whack, side of the knee.
Oh, the knee shot. Okay.
Yeah, the knee shot. I rolled a 15, which is I hit armor class 2.
No. Misses.
All right.
No.
I was like, yeah, this is a bad idea. This is really not
You're
my.
like, oh, you go for his knee, but you hit him on the thigh, but it's just like this is tough, and it just sort of bounces off this thigh is like steel. You don't know. These giants are made of something tough. You don't know, but
Clearly.
Yeah.
I shall, and then I shall sort of hide behind Zagra or Zai.
Yeah, you're like, okay, that was
okay. I tried.
No, maybe I'll step away.
Yep.
On 5. It attacks on 5. Who's there?
We got a Zai and Zadra.
Oh, he's going for Zadra for sure this time. He's like, ooh, and he swings that big tree in your direction. What is your AC is 1, and he's gonna need a 8. Gonna need an 8 to hit you. Oh, that's a 7.
7.
Oh my god!
I duck, and
I didn't go for
You just duck right under it, and
I'm a 2. That 7 would have hit me for sure.
grits his teeth.
Doing tank work.
Yeah.
Why don't you try calling us more names? That landed harder.
On 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
7.
7.
I kind of feel the same way that Einar does. I think that the two fighters have this well in hand, and neither of them are so badly damaged that they need caring right now. So I'm just gonna look back the other way, make sure nothing's sneaking up on us.
Yeah, you glance over your shoulder, make sure nothing else is coming, and you back up a little out of the range of this giant tree that he's swinging around.
Yeah.
And is that everybody?
Yeah.
Believe so.
New round. Roll for initiative. 10-sided die.
Oh my god!
Still have not rolled less than a 7.
I rolled
Anyone
it.
on
Can't believe it. I rolled a 1 again. I've never done this.
Anyone better than a 1?
I'm a -1 actually. I'm gonna
Einar.
hurry up and do nothing. I'm gonna hurry up and wait.
Wait, okay,
Um,
you holding your
so-
action or?
You're holding your action?
Can I? Oh, I can, right? I can just hold my actions till later in the. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll hold. So
Alright.
do I have to specify what initiative I hold to, or do I just like jump in when I
You
want
can
to?
just tell me later. You could say.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can. But you see, maybe Zadra's reaching back to take a big wobbly. Okay, maybe I'll
Yep.
step back. Yeah.
Yep, I'll let them do their thing.
Okay. Zadra.
Oh, Marcy.
Yeah. Get him, boss.
This is post dessert. Let's see where we are.
Want to get that taste of pudding out of my mouth.
That would hit a -4.
That's a hit.
14.
Ooh, that's enough. That you
Ah.
you slice right through his leg. Oh, and now he falls onto the ground and it's
Drink
over.
Drink,
Yeah.
Marcy, drink.
Ah,
I like it.
I-
Sorry, shiny, pretty boy.
Hop into the
Let me have
doorway
next
with
giant.
ah.
I hop into the door with my short sword and my dagger out. Ha! Oh,
Yeah.
Right behind it, you see Bingo jumps up right behind. Ha!
I quickly leap over the body and run into the other room to see what's in there. Past Bingo. Is it
Yeah,
completely empty?
Right?
you see wow, there's like a small pile of gold.
Oh, look.
I thought it was a
Is
big
there
pile
actually
of gold.
left, or did Bingo take it all?
No, we never saw a big pile.
What?
We never saw it before, so all we saw is what we
Did you
saw.
see it? There's a pile of gold.
Yep.
It's awesome.
It's suddenly small pile.
Hmm.
Oh, it's pretty big, you know.
it looks big to me. I'm only a half one.
Yeah, bigger than.
Then and
It's
the
also a big
chest.
chest, a large chest.
You know, yeah.
But
That's-
before they go exploring the treasure, I think it's about time for a brief intermission.
It is.
Ah,
And then we can
Yes.
see if that treasure chest will explode.
okay, let's take a quick intermission.
Yeah.
A few minutes,
Yeah,
and
And we
we'll see
the chat
what's
is
in the
doing,
chest.
The chat is doing great, by the way. We're already over $250.
Oh,
in
thanks.
bits.
Thanks,
amazing.
everyone watching.
Fantastic.
Hey,
Amazing.
thank
You
you,
guys are
guys.
doing great. Thank you so
Treasure.
much.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
lots
you.
of loot.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Hello,
10 minutes,
Gary
right?
Con. If you haven't seen me before, my name is Theo, and I'm the co-proprietor of the Gallant Goblin. You can find us everywhere, really, but our main base of operations is over on YouTube, where we showcase and review everything TTRPG, from minis like these, to terrain, to accessories like dice and dice towers, to adventures and source books. And over the years, we fell in love with the products put out by Steamforged Games in particular. And eventually, they became one of our sponsors and supporters. And I was really happy when they reached out to me and were like, hey, Theo, can you talk to the folks attending GaryCon this year about all the cool stuffs we've been making for 5e? And of course, I couldn't be happier too. So today, I want to tell you mainly about their epic encounter boxes. These are RPG Night in a Box, and they're great for both new and experienced GMs. Now, I only have time here to give you a brief overview of what each set contains, but if you want to see more, come find the Gallant Goblin over on YouTube, where we have full reviews of these, plus some 200-odd other reviews so far that I hope you'll enjoy. Now, in broad strokes, each of these boxes contains everything you need to run a one-shot or mini-campaign with your group using the 5th edition rules that you already know. You get awesome unpainted minis like these that you can reuse in future adventures, you get a great double-sided map, and you get an adventure book. They're all designed to be really versatile, so if you're truly running a one-shot adventure for a new group, maybe at a con, then this will make it really easy. But each one also gives you lots of potential story hooks that'll allow you to drop it into your ongoing campaigns very smoothly. So maybe if one of your key players can't attend a session or two of your Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign, you can just pull one of these off your shelf and run the other players through a little side session involving a frost giant instead of having to continue the main plot of your adventure without having everyone there, but you can still have an epic time. Now, the Epic Encounters line here releases in pairs. For each set, you get a Warband box and a Boss box. And they're pretty different, actually, and not just because one features 20 cool smaller minis and the other one has one giant big boss mini. Let me show you what I mean by introducing the first set of boxes, Shrine of the Kobold Queen and Lair of the Red Dragon. Shrine of the Kobold Queen introduces you to Mother Krangor, a winged kobold seer who fills her followers with a fiery passion to remake the world in fire in the image of her dragon idol. She's brought along quite a crew as well. Not only do you get kobold spearmen, kobold archers, dual dagger-wielding kobold assassins, a mighty kobold champion, and a fiery kobold caster, but you also get kobolds riding bloody fire snakes and a big chunky basilisk with 2 kobold handlers. There's a big map that features a kobold encampment on one side and their caverns on the other. And finally, you get the adventure book, which, like all the Epic Encounter books, is adaptable to different tiers of play depending on the level of your party. Lead writer Richard August gives you all the stat blocks you need, of course, and leads you through an adventure confronting Mother Krangor. Shrine of the Kobold Queen tells a complete story, but there's an optional continuation path. Now, you may remember that Mother Krangor worships her dragon idol. Well, if you want to continue that story, you can get the companion box, Lair of the Red Dragon. This is where you can really see how the boxes diverge. First, you get this incredible unpainted dragon mini. If you check out our Facebook page and Discord group, you can see some examples of what our fans have been able to do with this mini after an afternoon of painting. It's really incredible. Of course, the set also comes with a cool double-sided map that's reusable and a series of tokens to represent certain map effects and to give you some kobold minions in case you didn't pick up Shrine of the Kobold Queen. Now, what's cool about all the boss boxes is that they don't necessarily tell a specific story in and of themselves. Mr. August and his team give you a ton of unique Red Dragon lore, possible story hooks, Red Dragon motivations, and they just do a deep dive on the Red Dragon personality and how they handle adventurers who may approach them in different ways. What would a Red Dragon do if a party walked right in the front door offering treasure and worship? Or what would they do if they ran in with guns blazing? You get all those answers. So instead of being a self-contained, single-use story, this box teaches you how to run a variety of Red Dragon encounters in different circumstances. And the Epic Encounters box also gives you additional Red Dragon abilities and layer actions that you can use to make the fight more cinematic and exciting. When you break away from the stat block and really throw something creative at your party, like the dragon sweeping its tail across the ceiling, dropping a ton of stalactites on the unsuspecting heroes, well, it can shake them out of their complacency and let them know that anything can happen, which is what makes our TTRPG games really exciting. Let's quickly look at our second set of boxes, Hall of the Orc King and the Caverns of the Frost Giant. This set is great for adventurers who may already be playing adventures in a more Arctic area like Icewind Dale. The first box introduces you to the Grimfang Orc tribe that's been raiding settlements in the north and building their power from their great hall in the mountains. Of course, you get some awesome orc minis, including spear and bow-wielding warriors, a grog master with his own special drinking mechanics, and 4 orcs riding polar bears. And what else could you really ask for? The boss box that released alongside Hall of the Orc King is the Caverns of the Frost Giant, which has one of my favorite Steamforged minis yet, and probably the best giant mini I own. And the most recent 2 boxes are Village of the Goblin Chief and Swamp of the Hydra. This particular set of goblins lives in a village in the treetops and feasts on poisonous frogs, which gives them some, let's say, unique abilities. And the accompanying boss box, Swamp of the Hydra, gives you an epic-sized 7-headed Hydra mini ready for priming and painting. You might notice that it has some interesting details as well, such as those bony protrusions along its back and vines wrapped around its legs and tail. Well, send your party out to battle this epic monster and they'll discover that some hydras do more than bite and regrow heads. All 6 of the Epic Encounter boxes are available now over at steamforged.com or at your friendly local or internet retailer. And there's more on the way, possibly featuring this handsome scaly specimen. I hope you're enjoying GaryCon. If you'd like to see our full reviews, you can find me, Theo, at the Gallant Goblin on YouTube. And of course, we're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, Patreon, and Friendster. Well, maybe not Friendster. Go check out the Epic Encounter series, and thank you to Steamforged for having me today. Until I see you again, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and enjoy GaryCon.
GaryCon is an annual gathering of Gygax family members, friends of my father's, and fellow game enthusiasts from all over the country and the world. And we get together to remember my father and honor him by doing what he loved best, playing games. It's a memorial convention that grew out of an event after his funeral. He passed away March 4th of 2008. We had a relatively small funeral service. Then afterwards, I thought it would be appropriate to have a gathering in the American Legion Hall in Lake Geneva, which is the site of Gen Con 2, and a lot of fond memories for me and my family. My sisters brought some pizza, and we just had tables set up and played games, and people were shaking dice and playing various games and having a good time remembering my dad. And even though it was a sad moment, just being together with all those people was really cathartic for my family. I'm not sure who said it, but someone said, "Wow, Luke, this is a great idea. You should do this every year." And I think it was Jolly Blackburn said, "You can call it GaryCon," because they have a character in Knights of the Dinner Table, Gary Jackson, which is a cross between my dad, Gary Gygax, and Steve Jackson. And they have GaryCon, which is supposed to be like Gen Con. So I thought that was fun, and so GaryCon was born. Lake Geneva is the mecca of role-playing gaming, because that's where my father wrote Dungeons & Dragons in the house on 330 Center Street. It's not just my hometown, it's where Dungeons & Dragons was created, it's where TSR was headquartered all those years, and there's a lot of creative people who still live in that area, and so that's really important that we're there and remember the foundation of the industry as well as what my father did for it. There's a feeling of camaraderie at GaryCon that I think you don't get at a lot of other conventions. It's about having a good time. There's definitely a family feeling, having my brothers and sisters and I hosting this event. It's really great that we get to do it. And so I think that is what's special, is that you feel like you're not just a person in a crowd, you're amongst friends. So bring a friend and come and play some games with us.
And we're back. Here we are, and you've slain the giant, and you're looking at the treasure. So, where are we?
My favorite part.
Can you zoom in on this chest or whatnot?
Is there any treasure left by the time we get over there?
Oh, look at that. There's like a quiver. A quiver next to the chest.
Really?
Good gem encrusted.
Check out that
Has
quiver.
Guy's name on it.
It's
A couple of gold pieces that are quivering. the
I
two that are
grabs
left.
it. Wow.
When I look at
Yeah.
the quiver, what do I see inside?
There's a quiver and there's a bunch of arrows.
Do they feel magical to me?
Do you take one out?
Yeah.
You take an arrow out and oh my god, another arrow appears where you took it out. Another arrow
Ever-
takes its place.
Is that the quiver of Alona that's ever
Yeah.
full or something like that?
I think so.
That's pretty
Yes.
Really good for those campaigns that track how many arrows you fire. Is this one of those campaigns?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I have to fetch all of my arrows.
Oh my god.
My dad used to make me go look for spell components when I was out in Sajkant. I'd have to go find bats and get the guano and all that sort of stuff. Or do you have that kind of gem to grind up and use as a spell component? So I had to do a lot of trading and stuff. Yeah. Pain in the
Doesn't
neck.
everybody? Doesn't every GM?
But I just told Namine earlier today that there's some spells he can't do because he requires the spell components and
Well,
things like that.
And-
The
well,
offerings.
since you brought it up, one of those spell components is a dried mushroom. I was wondering if I could have gotten some from Jerry while we were there.
Probably.
That makes sense.
But you're asking now. You would have to go back to.
Well, I did.
Jerry.
You just
He
told me
would have
today in
known.
the text message.
I should have some mushroom medicine left.
Now you do have some. Someone has some mushroom powder.
I do. I
You
have a
could
little
try
bit.
that. See
Yeah,
what
but
happens.
A little crazy. It might make you go crazy a little
He
bit.
needs it for his curse. I don't want to take any of that.
No, I'm cured.
He has
Oh.
extra.
Extra. This is
Yeah,
extra.
actually, yes, leftover
Okay.
mushroom powder.
All right. Well,
We kept it because it's fun.
yeah, Agra.
It's pretty much. This is my fun powder now.
Yeah.
Oh,
When I want to go on a little trip without going anywhere.
yeah. Never leave the farm. Got it.
Good
So-
stuff, man. Good.
Stefan, while I'm looking at this, I'm like mesmerized by this quiver, right? I'm going to take one of my magical arrows,
At least
put
it's
it in the
back to
quiver, and then take that out. And then what happens?
You put a magic arrow, the golden
quiver.
arrow, in the
Golden
quiver,
arrow.
and
And then
you
I
take
pull
it
it
out.
out.
A regular arrow appears.
Boo!
Come on! I mean, this is Monty Hall over here.
I had to try it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We
Um,
Do
did.
you
Right.
look in the chest?
I don't, but yeah, someone should. I'm gonna
I
step
have no
away when that
interest in
happens.
treasure.
I think that's Bingo's domain.
Bingo, check for traps, please.
I'd be happy to with my 55% chance. I'd be happy to go over there and take a look.
Hmm. Where's everyone else standing?
Use all of your use all of the skills you have in baking to unbake that lock.
After, yeah, the DM asked that question. I'm gonna leave the room.
Yeah, I'm fine where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you want to see what's in it,
Yeah,
right?
no, I would. I honestly wouldn't know that you would say that. So I would be looking at the bear skin on the floor, probably admiring seeing if it's good quality bear skin. This is something I would want to like take and make a cloak out of, maybe.
Is it made from real bears?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it an IKEA bear or a real bear?
It's like an owl bear.
Say, is it
Oh.
a Care Bear? Or?
It's a Care Bear.
Owl bear.
An
Were there
owl
any-
bear.
Were there
Yeah,
any
you notice
bags-
there's a beak. There's like a beak, and it's like a bear, but then there's like a beak. It's.
That's probably more valuable, but also less cool in a way.
Is that what you're
That's
talking about?
cool. You're kidding?
bear.
That's more cool.
That's awesome.
That is very cool.
Who doesn't want an owl bear clothes?
Is
I'll
there
take it.
were there any bags or pouches on the giant?
No.
Aside from his unmentionables.
Mer, mer, mer.
No.
So I searched his body. There's nothing there.
You search his body. Only the family jewels. Nope. Nah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
How thorough? No. Yeah.
How carefully?
Full
I'm not
count.
going there. Not going there.
Alright. Okay. So
I think Bingo's working on that chest.
Bingo's working. Did you roll to see?
You want me to roll it? I'm happy to.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm looking at find remove traps. Yes.
Yes.
All right. 18.
Woo!
Woo. Yep. There is a trap.
Can I tell what kind of trap it is? How it functions?
Maybe a poison dart trap.
Okay.
Very dangerous.
All right. So if it's going to shoot out in a particular direction, if I get an idea, maybe I can just stand to the side and open it, or do I feel like I need to make a roll to make sure?
Yeah. You.
I'll still stand when I'm trying to disarm it. I'll still stand closest to the wall, hoping that will help
Okay.
avoid. But I'm going to try to remove that trap.
Stand akimbo.
Stand far, far away from us.
And I will say, be careful. There's a poison dart trap here, so you may want to clear out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
You make sure that no one's in the possible direction of where this.
This is
Yeah.
explosive
Hide behind
poison.
the door. I
All
hide.
right. All right. This may be a chance to use some of those bits if I screw this up, guys. 86. We may want to Do you think we can get a reroll?
Oh my
That would-
God!
Chat
that's
has
a
already
fail?
bought as many.
Yes.
You
Kinda.
would be poisoned to death. Is there anyone that can change his role?
They,
out
they've
there?
already.
It's
they've,
Luke.
They've given it.
Anyone?
They.
Can't have Luke die right here. This
From
is
Jerry
Oh,
Con.
all right. Mr.
Donated.
Owlbear just put 2,750. Yeah, Owlbear did this 2,750 bits. So,
Woo!
all right.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the dart came out, and oh my God, you managed to just, because you positioned yourself carefully, it missed you.
Woo.
Thank
Woo!
you,
That was a
thank you,
close
Owlbear.
call. And now you think you could safely open up the chest.
Okay, no issue, no issue. All right, I'll pop open the chest.
All right. Well, he opens the chest, and oh my God, you lift it open, and inside there's something very unusual. Well, there's like, looks like maybe five or 6,000 copper pieces, but on top of the copper pieces, there are these boots,
Hmm.
pink
They're made from
boots with like some frilly, nice.
Clearly
Nice
me.
frill
That's
on
me,
them.
yeah.
Very
This
pretty.
is Alfira's dungeon, it looks
Very
like.
pretty
These
boots.
look like boots of elven kind, if
But-
I'm not mistaken.
But who do they fit? Size
Anyway.
15. That they're really
They're rather large. They're rather large. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You don't know. Possibly they could fit anybody. You know, I don't know.
Are these cursed? Could these be possibly really bad boots?
Not if they're pink.
Can't possibly be bad if they're pink. Very true.
Pink. They're like,
These look like boots of elven kind to me.
Zaka
Zai?
likes boots.
I'll hand them over to Zai.
Yep.
These must be boots of elven kind.
You seem very
Do I
sure of
feel
this.
like these would benefit me more than anybody else, or do I feel like these would benefit others?
well, you are so fast.
You're already an
right?
elf.
Who is slow? Who is
That's what I'm
slow among you?
I feel like Zadra would look
Painfully
great.
slow.
Great
Zadra.
in pink thigh-high frilly
No,
boots.
no, no.
Yeah, I mean,
Bingo
the
is
hot
too
dog and
fast
pink
already.
boots.
Bingo's too fast. We
Bingo
don't need
needs
Bingo
nothing.
any faster.
I only moved
Bingo
6
is-
inches.
Bingo's fast enough.
There's one
think-
person here who can't
I've-
outrun a pudding, all right?
But it's not
Yeah,
speed.
I get-
Fast
I could
fingers.
not outrun a pudding, guys.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
And
think
I
you want
like
to give
pink.
these. Don't give them to Bingo.
All right, I'll hand them back to Bingo.
Come on,
I
Bingo.
just said don't give them to Bingo.
I'll try.
Give them to Bingo.
I'll try him.
Bingo
I'll
is
try him
like
on.
the quickest one.
I'll
of
try.
all.
I'll try him on. I'll try him on. I'll
They're
see
not
if they fit.
It's
You
not
put them
speed,
on.
is it?
And
I'm not sure. What is
okay,
this?
they, they like.
I'm the
shrink-
wisest person here. You should listen to me.
Oh, they fit
They
perfectly.
shrink down to your little feet. Well, your feet aren't that little. They actually get bigger because you have the big halfling feet, right?
Yeah.
And big hairy halfling feet. And they kind of fit you perfectly. And you feel
Not correct.
very
How
light. You feel very light. And
I'll try to dash across the room and see if I'm any quicker.
woo! Oh my God, I wouldn't believe it. He's even quicker than he was before.
You go slamming against the wall, probably. So
Damn.
Streaks across.
Were you
These
only,
are great.
were only 6 inches before, right?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Zadra, you move faster than 6.
I don't know what I move in the plate.
he's in play
If it's magical plate, you'd move 12.
Oh,
9.
Oh.
9. Oh, 9 for magical plate. Is that correct? Okay.
Not to
I'll-
not to school of Gygax, but magic makes you one category faster.
Okay, then it would be 9. It would be 9.
Nice.
I
I've had you down
cheated, just call it 12.
6
my
this
movement
whole
is
time.
6. My movement is
Movement
6.
is also 6.
The
6.
kind of
Oh,
of
I'm
magic
sorry.
armor that you have, Zadra, it does not bestow.
Oh, maybe I should have given them to Zadra then.
It's
But
still heavy. It's still
No,
it's
bingo.
great armor, but it's
You wanna-
not of the light kind. That would require a different
You wanna-
sort of material.
You want to flip a coin for it, Zagra?
Flip a
I'm
coin.
happy either way.
Well, are we
Okay.
sure what these elven-kind boots do? What exactly are the what's the mechanic of them?
I think these are boots of speed. I was incorrect.
Oh.
But or striding and leaping, maybe something like that. But yeah, we can.
They
I'm
made
happy
you
to-
faster. That's what they made
Totally.
you.
So why don't you-
try to jump? You try to jump or
Sure, I'll try to jump. Do I go? No, just
jumping
normal.
kind of the same.
Okay.
But
So
man, when you run with these things, you
Fast?
go fast. Like,
so do you want low or high?
Low.
Low. Okay, so if I roll low, they go to Zadgra. 20. So I'll try to pull them off my feet. I'll try to pull them off my feet and hand them to Zadra.
Okay, you remove them.
There you go.
and You and
Fair is
Azadra,
fair.
the pink boots with the frills.
High heels, frills.
Please paint my figure accordingly.
We have your miniature.
I am now known as Zagra of the Pink Boots.
Yeah.
Oh, you put them on
Oh,
and
boy, my
they
pink
enlarge.
boots.
You wiggle them and they get larger and larger till they fit your feet. And they feel real nice on your feet.
Honey, we're gonna have to order some new paint.
What is that?
And wow,
what-
do you
what is
try to
that?
run? Do you try
How
to?
fast can I go in these?
Woo,
I'm really
woo,
trying to sprint.
wow, you sprint across like 24. You're like twice, like you're twice as fast as like 24.
He was a 6.
Oh my God, now
Six.
you're even faster than
And
I am.
he's back to 12. He's back to the same
I'm
speed.
just back to everybody else's speed.
You're
So that's good then.
Yeah, because of the boots, you're no longer 6. You're at 12.
Hmm.
All right.
Nice.
If
Yeah,
I had
okay.
kept the
12
boots, how
inches.
fast would I
You
have
can
gone?
move
I
12
go
inches
15.
around.
Would you have
I'm
been
still
30?
6.
They look fabulous on you.
I tell Bingo that he's always welcome to catch a ride on my shoulder.
Yeah.
If we need that boogie.
Woo.
Just
All
check
right.
your pockets afterwards.
He's
And
already
there's
taken
still
me
there's
for
still a bunch
everything
of
I have.
gold. There's still a bunch of gold left there.
Okay. I'll carry it if they want me to. I'll empty out the ale in my stomach and I'll put the gold nuggets into the
barrel.
into the little barrel.
Right. So
Strap up.
you scoop up the rest of the gold ingots into the barrel. Okay. And the barrel is like on your back, or is the barrel
My back or my waist. I mean, it's not a big deal either way.
So I just
probably
want to.
1,000 ingots that you've shoveled?
Which will split amongst everybody.
1,000 ingots? Okay.
You don't have any other ones, do you, Bingo?
Write this down. Somebody write this down.
Oh, ingots? No, 1,000 ingots. I've got it. I'll make a note of that right here.
1,000 ingots.
Oh,
Gold ingots.
Nice.
Yeah, we trust the thief to do the accounting.
I'm a humble baker. Papa.
Yeah.
He had to do a lot of accounting in
Baker,
his bakery.
thief, I
Yeah.
think
Bakers
both
have
are
to-
You have a
questions.
really nice house for a baker. That's all I have to say.
I do want to say that this chest, it has copper supposedly in it, but let's take the layers off. Let's make sure there's not something underneath this copper. So let's start scooping that out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Might
you're
have a false bottom.
scooping
Yeah, just
through
empty
the-
it all out. We don't.
Or gems or anything.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I
Scrolls,
think what
gems.
we're going to have to do there is roll a random die. I have a die here for that.
Aren't they all random?
Ooh. Oh, okay. With lots of stuff
Ooh.
written on it.
Is
Yeah,
this
Very nice.
special die?
Okay.
It is special.
All right. It's not
It's like
focused.
writing the Bible on a piece of rice. What
What's
is
that?
that? What is that?
You can show it to this camera.
Where?
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Oh
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
whoa,
Oh
whoa.
yeah.
kinds
Oh
of
yeah.
treasure on here. I
All
hand
right.
painted this myself.
Oh no
So
way.
we're gonna
That's
roll
cool.
it.
Beautiful.
All right.
As you
Yeah, I saw
scoop
you-
around, maybe you'll come up with something else. Let's see what's in there. Come back. I gotta roll it.
Oh crap.
There you go.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna roll it.
You don't trust
Dan.
Dan to
We're
roll
gonna roll
it.
it.
Yeah, can't let Dan roll it. It's got to be the DM.
What does it say?
50 to 100 platinum.
Ooh.
Ooh, what?
Ooh.
30 to
platinum?
180.
Oh, 30 to 180 platinum. Excuse me. I can't read.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
30 to 180 platinum. Somebody roll 3 6-sided dice.
Who's got it?
Who's good
I
at
can
it?
do it.
All right, I got it, and it's 12, 120 platinum.
All right,
120 platinum pieces. Now you know in Mythos in my world, a platinum coin is worth a lot more. It's like worth 25 gold pieces.
Oh,
Oh wow. Well, in that
Platinum,
case,
shiny platinum. Yeah.
I'll hold on to this for us, guys.
I
Throw
think
it
we'll
in
be
the-
carrying it.
Just put it in the,
Bingo.
put it
You
in,
want to hold it? Okay, you can hold it. No problem.
we'll keep it in our little portable treasure chest. The
Yeah.
the beer keg.
Yeah, at the
Okay,
bottom
all right,
of
no
the.
problem, no problem.
You find all this scattered among the copper was platinum. All right.
And what
Uh,
about those bags
There
on
it
the
is.
wall?
how about, can I check the top, the sides, the bottom to see if there's any false compartments?
No. But with all of this, I have to say the time went by. Your spell for detect evil has run out, and the torch has gone out.
I got the
What's
continual
on the
light.
fireplace?
You got the continual light, okay?
Yeah.
And but no, search and search. There's nothing else.
I'll
There's,
screw with everybody and pull out one of the continual darkness stones just for the fun of it.
Ah,
Yeah. As you're searching, the light suddenly went out.
Then I'll put it back.
You know.
Like,
Yeah. You heard a thud as Einar walked into a barrel,
mhm.
and and
Is there
and
anything
the
happening in
owlbear
the,
rug is missing.
in the fireplace?
nothing in the fireplace. Nope. Some bones. Yep. So
I'll make a cape out of the owlbear rug.
Don't
'cause it's
chew on the
cool.
bones,
you're
Einar.
gonna take the owlbear rug. Okay. So you're
Yeah.
gonna like roll that up and
I'll roll it up and
tie it. How are you gonna
Tie it
carry
to it.
this thing? It's huge.
bingo.
We can
Yeah,
roll it
you-
up in my. We can roll it up in the carpet if you want. I mean, that's the only thing I'm carrying.
Oh, the carpet of flying.
Yeah,
Yeah, deck it out with
Ooh,
like a
the
bear
carpet,
pelt.
oh my
Yeah.
God, the
Yeah.
carpet.
Sure.
yeah.
You,
We'll roll it
you
up in the
go
carpet.
to you go to look at the carpet, and to your horror, there's like all these moths and things growing on it's. Oh my God, the moths got to the carpet.
I lost all my other magical items, and now I have one magical item, and now now.
Nice taking
mom.
that.
The
Okay.
moths.
I thought I
Okay,
was the
Don't
Don't
punch.
give me any magical items because they won't survive. Okay, just no. All the magical items go to everybody else.
You know what? I see Papa's disappointment, and I'm gonna walk up to him, and I'm going to pull out one of my daggers, and I'm gonna hand it to him, and say, "This is for
Ooh.
you."
Which dagger?
It's a +2 dagger.
I wish I could use edged weapons.
Oh, you're a cleric, not a wizard. Ah, dang it!
That was like borderline offensive.
All right.
Just
I
eat
will
pork.
accept, I will
Just eat
accept
pork.
it
Yeah.
and will accept it and give it to the church.
Okay, there you go. So it's a +2 dagger.
Bingo's like, okay, yeah, that's what I
I
wanted.
say
to
thank you
Wow.
graciously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoops, sorry. I had a senior moment. I apologize.
happen.
I decided it's not just me that has those.
Wow. Just giving away magic
Hey,
items.
he looked really hurt, and I mean we've been adventuring together. He's
I'd rather have some of your cake, Bingo.
Bingo can afford to be generous.
You can
Yes,
afford it.
he can.
Okay.
I've had nothing but
Moving
good
along,
fortune since you've been here.
Yeah.
Okay. So where do you put the dagger? You tuck it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't really know how to strap on a dagger because I can't use what do you do? Just like tie to your wrists? I see like Thor's people, he always has them like tied to the wrists and stuff like
But you're
that.
allowed to use knives to
Okay.
cook and eat. You just can't
Yeah, just not
attack with-
stab people.
Yeah, no, I can't. I know.
No, I mean
Yeah.
you can.
No, I can use it, I
You
just
can
can't
do it.
draw it.
But
you know?
you could do it. You
Gotta
could-
be careful,
it
though,
might
if you're
work.
gonna-
You could use it if you want, but it would be at negative whatever, like -5, I think.
No, this was not a non-proficiency penalty. This is clerics can't use edged weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
because
your
they're not-
religion not to
Yeah.
use. Yeah.
Right. They're not supposed
Well,
to.
that's
Right.
your prerogative.
So is
That's
that
your
a fire?
prerogative. But you could use it if you wanted to. It may have repercussions.
I would never use it. No way.
Yeah.
Stefan, is that a fireplace?
I just flame strike them instead. How's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fireplace.
It's a fireplace. Does it have a flue?
You already searched it. Everyone
I checked
No.
it.
But I'm saying, does it go all the way up to the surface?
possibly,
We don't know where we are either.
possibly.
And there's no back. There's no secret passages inside it.
You can't fit like to look even. You know.
I looked.
She
I
looked.
think we're good. We have searched this room.
It's all
a
good.
lot.
You've searched this room to the
Okay.
ends of the planet,
All right,
man.
so let's move. Let's move.
Jesus.
Can't be the only evil in here.
Yep.
All
I
right,
see we-
moving
I would
along.
like to check the other
Left.
giant.
The greed. All right.
We send Cy up front again. Same procedure as every year,
Right,
James.
go back.
So are you gonna explore here, or are you gonna go back to these areas? Ooh, there's a cheat sheet. To these areas that over here. Where
Look
you
at
didn't
that beautiful
explore.
shirt.
Yeah.
It's
I think
gonna
we
take
should
you.
clear
It would
this
take you a
back-
long time to go back there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
no,
go
we'll
to
just keep going.
the-
I think we
Yeah.
should clear the area that we are in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on.
So you see this passageway, and you're going forward. What happens? It's there's a door, and there's a passageway to the left, but in front of you there's a door. It looks like a wooden door.
Bingo.
I'll take a look at it. Okay, I'll go look. I'll take a quick scan of it, look for traps, see if it's locked.
Like-
Ah.
You want me to roll or you got it? 55% chance.
Go and examine it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. 00.
100.
Double
That's
100.
gotta be
bad.
good. It's gotta be good, right? I mean, double
Yeah.
zero.
Awesome.
How easy is
I
that? to
think
roll?
it's perfectly good. I mean, well, you
Yeah.
can even open it.
It's the
like-
safest door. Yeah. In fact, I'm so sure of it. I'm gonna open it because I'm so sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. I roll a 1 to open it, so I just give it a little halfling boot. Or
Have another
foot.
shot.
He opens the door and you throw it open.
Yeah.
All right. He opens the door.
Completely safe.
Okay, that's
And I'll go back to my position behind the meat shields.
And everybody else.
The meat shields.
You open the door, you pull it open, and oh my God, this heat, this wave of heat suddenly comes towards you, and you see this beast right in front of this small room. There's this big, I mean, what is that? It's like is it a dragon or is it a dragon with like 7 heads? It's like, oh my God, and there's flickers of flame coming out of its mouth, and it's right there. All the heads turn towards you when you open the door. Oh, everybody
close the
roll for
door.
initiative.
We close the
Over
door.
You close the door, yeah.
Roll for it. Well, let's see if you have the initiative. Yeah.
Exactly.
so funny.
All 7 heads breathe fire. I detect evil.
Fire breathing heads.
I don't
turn
mean to
toward
spell.
you.
I mean, I just detect it. It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. Poor monster's been cooped up in here for God knows how long.
I know.
No,
Very
he's not
hungry.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a 0.
Oh, what if we go and drag the giant over to him and feed him?
Hail Hydra. Yes.
Boy, who's got a 0 or lower?
0 for
Got
bingo.
it. Got it.
I've got a
Okay,
0. So
bingo.
am I still by the door?
Yeah.
Sure.
Then I'll slam it shut.
He's trying to slam it shut.
And the shot.
Nice.
Your head's turned to you, and you're like, nope. You slam the door shut.
Like, I like the idea of feeding the giant to the Hydra
Yeah.
because I don't think
I-
it's super intelligent.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
case this thing can open doors, I'm hightailing it.
Hungry.
The other
So-
way.
You start moving away from the
Yes.
door. Yeah, okay. Where do you go?
We run.
You run to the other way, the other passage?
Run away. Run away.
So do we go down the new passage, or do we go back to the old place and make a stand? I think it's
I-
coming after us.
I think
think
we
it's
can try the
coming?
new passage, but I am not opposed to feeding the giant to the Hydra and making friends with it.
Sure.
So
I'm
let's
good
go
with
back
it.
to the original
I'll
room.
help
see if it
drag.
follows us. See if it follows us.
Yep.
So what you
How could it?
are
It
you
can't
going to do
fit.
that? Are you going back to drag the giant, or
Yeah,
gonna
there's
drag it,
also a
we're gonna-
leg? You don't have to drag the whole giant. There was you cut the
let's-
leg off.
let's cut it
Might
up
be
and-
easier to carry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave some
Bingo's
blood
probably
trail.
All right,
also
so you
a
go
butcher.
back, Zadra or some strong people, you pick up the leg, and you run back
with
to
the
the
rump
you go
roast
back to
of
the
giant.
thing.
Giant rump
And you're at
roast.
the door.
Is it tried to break through the door?
No,
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should just toss it, open the door, toss it in there, and be like, "Good boy."
Yeah.
okay. Who's opening the door?
Animal handling.
I'll do it.
Well, if you open the door, I'll throw it in.
Yeah, I'll
Oh.
open the door.
All right. That
Um,
sounds like a smart
wait.
plan.
Wait a second. Who's gonna?
Zadra
we
said he
gonna?
would throw it in.
Or resist fire. That'd be nice.
That's what I was thinking.
If you got one, I could use it.
I've got one. I've got two actually. But the question is, do we want to use? I don't want to use them if we're just going to open the door and then run away. Like I think we should use it if we're going to fight the thing. And then
No,
put
I
them
don't think
on.
we need to fight it right now. Well, let's
Keep
feed
in-
it
keep in
first and be
reserve.
like, if we have to go back in, then you use it.
Yeah, I mean, worst case, he gets a couple fires off at you, and you'll be fine. I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll be fine. So I'll open. I'm happy to open the door.
So you open the door, Zadra's standing with the leg and he tosses it in.
Yeah, we'll be like, here you go, buddy.
Yeah, you see, it's very close to the door now. It's like all these heads are like taking up the doorway, and you're
Yeah,
like, oh my God.
I want him to see me and be like,
One of the
This
heads is
is
happy, but the other
you.
ones are pissed.
Because they're still hungry.
And you toss in the leg, and a couple of the heads munch on the leg, and the other heads are attacking the other heads, and just one angry head like that didn't get any, it turns to Zagra and whoo, breathes fire.
Zadra.
Air breathing Hydra.
So I
And, make a saving throw versus breath weapon.
so I'm
Hydra.
trying to roll.
You got to roll high.
I got to roll high. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get that clear.
Right? Is that?
Oh, I rolled a 16, and it says breath spells are 14.
You make it. So you only take half damage, which is
Not like a dragon.
4 points. 4 points of fire damage. As you get the fire in your face. You're like, "Ah!"
Barely felt it.
Yeah.
But you just singed. You didn't get like that bad. You managed to sort of turn your head away just a little bit, and you didn't get the full force of the fire. And
Close the door.
Good dog. Good dog.
and then the door's still open.
No, we shut the door.
No, no.
Oh, you shut the door. Okay, you shut the door. Hey, you toss it. Got a little fire and throw it. Shut the door. Okay.
Are we new?
Yeah, what do we do?
I don't want to
You
fight.
hear the sound of eating and munching and growling and
Happy Hydra sounds.
happy Hydra sounds. Yeah.
They've got a taste for it now.
Yeah.
Do we
There's
carve
more
up more
second down
giant?
there.
No,
Carve
I
up more
mean,
giant?
How many heads did it have?
I think there were 7.
So
Hard
A
to
lot
count
of heads.
that.
not easy creatures to defeat, if I remember.
Yeah, well, I think we should keep going, but if we
Yep.
have to go back in there, we know we can feed it more giant, and then if necessary, we'll fight it. But I think we should go down the other way.
Yep.
Okay. So you take that other passage?
Sure. I mean, like, really? Just like we got.
I mean, I wouldn't leave that, but I wouldn't leave that by there. That seems like a bad idea.
Like they've got 2 resist fires. We cast them on Zygra and Zai. Go
We
in.
can do it if you want.
And
Yeah,
we
I
got
mean, I'll
half-
go.
We got half an hour left in the game. This is a perfect way to wrap it up.
I think so.
Okay.
All right.
But I do think we should get some more giant to distract him with as we, if we're gonna try.
That
I feel
sounds
bad
smart.
killing him,
I
but
think this time we throw in some giant and then throw in the halfling and then throw in the rest of it.
Hey!
Oh, and the halfling. Toss the halfling in.
Yeah.
No
I mean,
halfling tossing.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
But yeah, that's good. Send the tanks in with fire resist, and then we close the door.
I've got 2 fire resistance.
Thanks.
Throw them on the frontline fighters. Everybody else kind of gets out of the way. Support them with spells. I can throw a prayer.
Yeah.
Let's power up. Let's throw our
do it.
spells and like get it
Okay.
off.
I could use some healing actually.
You're only
Mhm.
down 14 out of 61.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't
be
have
able
that many. I mean, I only have a certain amount of healing spells. I lost my carrying staff back to the,
Okay.
I
Let's do
mean,
it.
I've got a couple spells left, but I'm gonna wait till somebody's really close. to
No,
hit.
the resist fire will keep me from getting too much damage.
Yeah. Let's throw the.
The resist fire against a breath weapon, is that like
Half or none.
half or none? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you get a +3 on saves, and the damage is halved. And if you make your save, the damage is quartered.
Oh, is it quartered? I
Oh,
thought it was half or
half
none.
of that.
Okay.
Ordered.
Well, I'll look it up.
I think it's
Right,
half
I
and
should-
none. Half and none with a +1.
Sounds good to me.
Say
Yeah, I think 5e is half or none, but he might be
No,
right
no,
at the quarter. It might be
that's too
quarter.
many digits, too much math involved
The DM
there.
has spoken.
The DM is ruled half or none.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if I'm.
I'm
right
just
or
gonna look
wrong.
it up for future reference because the DM won't remember.
Things are different in my homebrew world, you know. This is
Yeah.
a little different here, you know.
All right, so 2 resist fires are out,
Yeah,
and they last for how long?
long enough.
The
my
resist
strength
fires
still-
last for 9 turns.
Oh,
So
wow.
plenty of time.
Oh yeah, that's a long.
Like an hour and a half.
Okay.
time.
So we'll do the resist fires first because they have really long durations, and then we'll do a prayer right before we bust in.
Is that strength spell that Einar gave me still good?
You have that for hours.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
It's 6 turns per level, so that's like
Oh, well, okay. You haven't spent that much time.
no, it's been it's like 8 hours, 7
Keeping
hours.
track. I'm keeping track. It's been 40 minutes, maybe 50 minutes now. Okay, 50. All you DMs out there, you should always have a sheet like this.
Marcy, you hungry?
boss.
Are you hungry?
Oh,
some
always,
Hydra?
boss. What we got going on here?
Hungry
Two
for
the
Hydra.
Hydra.
Oh, you
Two
look
the Hydra.
crispier even than you did before.
Yeah.
This is not your night with fire.
That's a tan. That's like a little
I'm ready.
red. You know.
Yeah. it
All
makes me
right,
feel
so
better.
you're
Let's
all
go and
ready to
do
go.
this.
Yeah.
All right, who opens the door?
I will.
You open the door, and you see that the creature is still chewing on the leg, and then all the heads come up and look at you as the door opens. Roll for initiative.
Like, hi, buddy.
Yeah, I feel bad
Ooh.
now.
This one is good. I
Time for
haven't
dessert.
What did it get? What did it get? Let's see.
Ah,
5 initiative for the Hydra. All right. Anyone on 0 or lower?
Me, -2.
Of course. Right.
I actually have not been rolling that well. I will use my sword. I'm not going to pull it out again because, but
What
I
are you
will
gonna
use
do?
my sword on him since I have this boost of strength. So I might as well
Mhm.
use that to my advantage right now. And I will try to cut at. Wait, I don't want to cut his head.
No.
I will stab him in the heart.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
You're not going
Ooh.
to try to cut a head off?
No, I will not. I will try to stab him in his body. And
It's hard to get there because the heads are swarming in front of the body. It's really hard to get there. I don't know how you're going to get there.
Yeah, go
Don't
up
listen
ahead.
to him.
If 2 grow back, then I definitely think we should leave.
I don't
Well,
want
if
to
it's a
take.
Hydra, that's probably what's going to happen. So we have to deliver
Well,
a lot of
Not
damage.
necessarily. only
I'm trying
some
to go
Hydra
for a
can.
body
If
a body
you-
shot.
If you step up close enough to get to the body, you'll be surrounded by like 7 heads.
Okay,
Is that
how
what you
about
wanna
this?
do?
I will try and stab a head, but I am not trying to cut a head off. Yeah,
All right.
like I can try and stab him in the face, but not cutting his head off of the body.
Yeah. You have
And-
something against decapitation? Or-
Yeah.
I do. I've heard tales.
Stories.
Oh, I see.
Taverns of Valoria,
Ah.
of many-headed dragons.
I see.
And so yes,
Okay.
so I have a 17, you said +1. What is that? So that is
And you have +1 from the prayer.
that's a to hit -7 armor class.
That's a hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and then but this is not a giant, so I don't get to roll as many dice, which sucks, but that's fine.
It is a large opponent, right?
Yeah, but I don't think
Yes,
it
very
has to be
large.
a true giant for my sword to like really
It's not a
activate.
giant. No,
Yeah,
it's not a
there's
giant.
large
Um,
creatures and there's giant class.
10
Yeah.
plus 3 plus my extra 2. So it's 15 points of damage in his
Or
face.
you like you stab you go right into the mouth of one of the heads, and it comes out of the other side of the head, and then the
I
head
do
just
want to
like
take the sword
sags
out.
down like.
Oh,
I
nice.
have to take the
oh,
sword out.
nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
So you've taken out one of the heads.
I just am imagining it's a giant, right?
Yeah. And all right.
Do
Very cool.
do Zodger's pretty pink boots give him any bonuses for initiative?
No, he's just very fast.
Okay, he just goes faster
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
So that was on negative
Thanks,
2,
Marcy.
negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Guys,
On 4, the
Oh,
Hydra,
no.
right? When he was on,
5,
on 5, the Hydra's attacking. On 5? Ah, it's attacks. All right, who's over
bye,
there?
everybody. Goodbye.
Well, they said that they were just gonna send in Zai and Zadra to fight, and then behind them I have Einar, because I assume he's giving some sort of magical support from the rear. Bingo, where do you want to place yourself?
If I was a little faster, I'd probably be willing to get a little closer. But since I'm not,
I would like
Oh.
to say that I have my sword out, so if one of these heads tries to eat me, my sword will be positioned right like this, so when a head comes down, it'll be stabbed.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to be
So
about
it's
30.
just you and Zadra. It's just you and Zadra in the room. Is that-
I'm actually going to be positioned so that I can try to run past this thing and get behind it, because believe it or not, I'm a brave baker and willing to get dirty.
Can I be up and to the side, down that side corridor a little bit? Yeah,
You're
just
over there?
just a little bit. Yeah, just enough to be out of breath weapon effect.
All right.
Yeah, are these breath weapons lines of fire? Because then I'm doing
Like a
that too.
cone, like a small cone, not very far.
Okay, well then I'll be a little further back.
Yeah, come on, Einar, come over here with me.
No, I'll be back further back. It's fine.
Nobody ever got into the room because the dragon is like, the Hydra's in the door.
Yeah.
Dragon. She slipped up.
Oh.
She said, "It's a dragon."
So Zai and Zadra can basically be side by side.
Yeah, they can,
right?
they can side by side it. Just so you know.
Cool.
Okay, so 6 heads. 3 heads are attacking Zai, and Zai is AC2.
Goodbye,
so
friends.
That's
Oh, you'll be fine.
needs an 11. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a hit. Two bites. Managed to bite you. Any side.
Me?
Ooh, 8 and 7 is what?
You just killed one of their
15
siblings.
points. They bite you for 15 points, and then the fire, you have to make a saving throw against
Breath?
3 breath weapons.
You get +4 on the save, 3 from the spell, 1 for the
Oh,
prayer.
Very
plus
nice.
anything you have.
Plus 4 on the save. Okay.
Let me
You
gather
want to
all
roll
four of
high.
my- I got it. Okay, here we go. +4s. Oh, well, one of them gets me because I have a 10 + 4. That's fine. My 8 + 4 is fine. But I did roll a 1, which +4 is a 5. And I do not save against one of those.
So,
But you-
but you don't. So you take half.
You
So
take
4
half damage.
points of fire damage.
4?
4
Okay.
points of fire.
I'm still doing okay.
Yeah, you're 37 hit points.
All right. 3 heads are attacking Zadra. Zadra AC1 is
Did my saves change, by the way, when I went up?
that's 1 hit.
I'll look them up for you.
1 hit on Zadra for 6 points of damage. Arr, munches on you, and you make a saving throw against 3 heads.
Yeah, but the question I have is when I went up in level, did my
Yes.
saves change?
Yes,
Mine
they did. Yeah, do you want them, or which one
Yeah,
do you
just
need?
tell me the,
Okay, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13.
wait, so 13 for breath?
Yeah, no, breath is, breath is 12.
Breath is 12,
Spell
spells are 13.
13. Yeah.
spells are
You're
13.
getting
What
a
are
plus 3 or
petrification?
4.
Petrification is 11.
Rods and staff
Rod and staff is 12.
and paralyzation.
10.
Unless it's a staff paralyzation.
Right.
Does he get any bonuses for his 16 Constitution as you're going
Yeah.
through this?
Because I think I do for poison, so that's
Yeah, poison save, but not
9,
this.
so it probably goes down to 8. Okay, I got it. All right,
Okay.
so it's a 12.
And you have
but I have +4.
+4, +3 from the resist
Wow.
fire, +1 from the prayer.
So that makes I have to get an 8, right? And how many times do I have to do it? 3 times?
3 times.
Yes.
First one, I make it, 18. Next one, I do not with a 7. Next one, natural 20. So,
So you took 4
said-
points of fire damage.
okay. And how many points of being hit damage?
You got bit.
6.
None. I don't think.
You got hit. You bit
He
once
got
for
bit
6.
by one.
Oh, he
head.
got bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 points.
According to my records, you had 24 damage on you. I could be wrong though.
6. No,
You're
I'm
more
down
highly
to
motivated
30,
to track it accurately than I am.
37. Okay, I'm still
I'm
alive.
at 37 too.
All right.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
Okay. So,
Okay.
wow. It's taking some damage off of you.
Yeah, taking some damage,
You know,
but I can attack next round. I mean, I'm 6.
So that was on.
Oh, well, sounds good.
It was on 5 on 6.
I can attack.
You can attack once.
I can attack once.
Get him.
Come on, Marcy. Get
Yeah.
him.
Let's get him right to the brain.
Large creature.
I can hit armor class 2.
You hit AC 2. That's a hit.
Okay. My dog is dreaming next to me.
It
and-
has, plate armor. It's hard, but it, yeah.
Maybe your dog is dreaming of this fight.
Can you hear it? No?
I heard it a little bit
Oh, a
earlier.
little whine, yeah.
Okay, here I go. I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it with the full force of my metal dice. I don't know what this is. Very cool.
Ooh,
Yeah.
shiny.
Heavy
No,
metal.
I think this is is this the Gygax dice?
Is that the D12? That's the
Yeah.
Gary Con D12.
This is the
Oh,
Gygax
nice.
D12.
Ooh,
How
it's
many of
probably
these were
gonna roll a
made?
1.
Only a couple hundred. They're from Level Up. They're quite expensive.
Level up dice.
14 points.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. Well, that cleaves. You cut right through one of the heads, and it falls to the ground. Wiggles a little, and then
Yeah.
Okay.
there's just a stump.
Einar's like great.
Super. We forgot to tell him not to cut it off. Yeah.
And one of the other heads like attacks it and starts eating the head.
That's a hungry Hydra.
Yeah.
It's got a split personality.
Okay, that's on
Nicely
6,
done.
7.
7. Zai has 28 left, and Zagda has 36 left. So I hit Zai for a Cure Serious. 12 plus 1 is 13.
Healing.
Yeah.
Lokra.
So-
Very
For the
much.
blessings of Lokra.
So, and you need to move me up behind Zai.
Okay.
So you just healed Zai?
Yeah, for 13.
And you see the ferocious Hydra with 5 heads squirming and fire coming out. And you're like, oh dear. Oh,
I know. I gotta do my job.
You like a careful little
yeah.
heal.
Zai's got the teeth of the
right.
Hydra on her.
That was on
7.
7,
That was 7.
8.
8
I'm
is
8.
me. Okay,
Bingo,
go ahead.
No, you're the higher initiative, please.
Okay.
Bingo.
I'm just gonna run up there. I'm gonna try to like cut and dodge and work my way through and see if I can't get past this Hydra and into the room.
Wow.
Good
Oh
luck.
my God. Okay. Wow.
It's a
Hey,
baller
bobs
move.
and ducks and gets himself right in front of the Hydra.
Very heroic.
And which way to go, right or left or?
Whichever way has a window of opportunity, I'll juke to the right and then try to dive to the left and see if I can't get
Oh,
past this Hydra.
Slide through here.
You can try to slide under it,
All right.
but wow. As you do that, all the heads attack you.
All right. I'll take it.
Attacks of
wow.
opportunity as you try to slip right under in the dominion of the Hydra.
All right.
And they attack. What's your being AC?
My AC is a 2. Yeah.
All 5 of them?
Yes, 5 heads attacking.
Not even just the 2 that are kind of on that
Let's see.
side.
Ooh, let's see. What else?
Including the head that's being eaten by the others.
Yeah, even
Oh
that
no,
one
that
gets
one is
invited.
that one's not. That's a hit.
That is a hit, yeah.
Oh, that's a hit.
Uh-oh.
That's a miss.
Woo, thank God.
That's a hit.
Ah.
And that's a miss.
All right, 3 hits. 3 hits,
3
guys.
bites. 3 bites. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage.
That is not very good, but okay.
And now you gotta make saving throws for how many? 4 heads. 4 heads.
For poison or something, or what?
Fire. I think.
For fire damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Do they breathe this at the same time as they?
They're just fires constantly coming out of their mouths,
Yeah.
like licking flames, and he's right under the creature, you know. Yeah.
True. That's true. All right. So it looks like I'm gonna make this.
Yeah,
Make
+4.
this.
Oh, yeah, plus one.
Plus one. Okay. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail one time. I do have a dagger that gives me protection from fire. So
That's
That's
right.
not the one you gave me, is
Forgot
it?
about his fire.
it is not the one I gave you. I gave you the one that on a 20 leaks a little bit of poison out by accident. But
Protection from fire.
Yeah, I remember that dagger. He used it in a lava chamber.
Oh,
To
what?
good effect.
What?
Back in the good old days.
How many
Back
magic
in the
daggers
good old
do you
days of
have?
that lava
Oh,
pit.
I had the
Lot
magic
of
dagger that
daggers.
I had the magic dagger that occasionally would leak out a little bit of poison sometimes, and that's what I gave to
Yeah.
Papa. And then there's this one.
I lost
Oh.
one of my magic arrows in that lava pit, so I will never.
Wow. Okay. So you escape the fire.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that's my
And,
candle.
And now you snuck into the room, and
Yep.
your movement is like 15, right? So
Sneak may be too
15
strong a
inches.
word.
Where are
How much-
you?
He's fast.
How much fire
no,
damage?
you were
did you
like
do?
you rode the gauntlet to get into
Yeah.
that room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to make sure I'm outside of the bite range if I can. I'll just go that way. The next turn I'll worry about trying to get
Well,
get behind
15
it.
inches.
You can get all the way into a back corner of the room.
All right, I'll get to the back corner then. Yeah, I'll get to the
But
back
there's
corner.
also
and-
something else in the room, isn't there?
What?
There's a door. There's a
Oh,
Oh.
you gave me a scare.
there's a door.
There's the Hydra is kind of like right there with it.
Yeah, I didn't mention the iron golem.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Oh my god.
All right, yeah, I'll just get back in that corner, and if the thing's coming at me, then I'll head to the door. But otherwise, I'm just gonna bide my time and try to be unseen.
Do the rest of us see this door as well?
You can see the door behind. Yes.
I'm wondering if we
kinda.
should just take a break for it.
in the heat of battle.
We decided to fight it because we wanted to. So we
Yeah,
should
I
fight
think
it.
we gotta
Yeah.
knock this guy out.
I don't think the bigger people can bully their way past full grown
You
dragon.
mean
That's
there's
fine.
there
I
are
don't think-
others that want these attacks of opportunity?
No.
No,
All right. So who was next? Who were on
Um,
I think that was
Me.
close to Einar. Einar.
So 2 heads are now non-functional, and that didn't seem to be too hard to do. But yeah, I guess there seems to be work to be done.
That
So
could change.
yeah, that's true. I will. I'll magic missile. So that's 4 magic missiles. I'm
Wow.
gonna. I guess 2 and
all
2.
on one head or
No, I'll do
multiple
2,
heads?
2.
or-
So
Two
I'll
and
do
No,
two.
focus on one.
Focus on one.
Yeah.
All 4 of them.
Sure.
Well, I didn't know. Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have told me that. I would have split them. So I'm gonna do 2
Yeah,
and
he
2.
doesn't know what you're doing. That's
Yeah.
you're metagaming.
If I said yes, that would be metagaming.
Yeah,
He's just
you're
helping me.
Yes, I was metagaming. That is absolutely correct.
Bad metagamer.
Yeah,
Alright.
we need all the help we can get.
Well, I saw the heads go down pretty quickly, so I'm
Nobody's been
thinking with good
contributing
rolls, I might
lately, have they?
actually get a second head here or 2. All right, so that's a D4 plus 1, right, per missile?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so the first one is the first head gets 7 damage. The second head
Ooh.
gets
It's still alive. It's not severely wounded, but it's still waving around.
That's too bad because I also did 7 damage to the next head.
Both of them were not destroyed. They were waving around. You
Got it.
see Nomini behind you is like shaking his head.
Everybody's a critic.
Concentration of firepower. That's
Yeah. He would have made sure, like
okay. This will be a learning moment. Yeah. One spellcaster to
Learning.
another. Cool.
So that was on 8, on 9, 10. It's everyone. New round.
That's everyone. New round.
New round. Ooh, you got a 2 for initiative.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Oh my god. And
I have a 1.
I'm -1.
Oh, boy.
Einar.
I
Einar,
was like,
negative
oh,
1.
you mean like this? But then I don't have a second. However, I have a staff that does some stuff. And the staff, I think, can shoot bolts like icicle missiles.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
I have a question. This is a first edition question, really. But my staff has a certain amount of charges. Just does it ever recharge? Can I have it paid to recharge or no?
How many charges do you have?
One, I'm not sure, and 2,
Oh.
I would only use them if I had. I didn't have
I'm
a
pretty
lot. I have,
sure you have a small amount of charges now. You have charges. You could use it if you want.
I had like
don't
6
really
total.
recall how many charges you have. You know?
Yeah, I think I had like 6 total, but it cost me 2 to use the icicles, and that's like if that's permanently gone, then I don't know, but we'll see.
Well, what are you gonna do?
We
What are
may
you
be
gonna do?
permanently gone.
Quickly,
I-
quickly.
yeah,
But what's
I
it
think
gonna
they're permanently
be?
Yeah, sorry. I will then I'll hold my turn. I don't have
Oh.
any like good range attacks.
He's like, oh, should I? Oh, no.
Ah!
Frozen with uncertainty. All right. So that was on -2, -1, 0.
The other things are like
One.
I have
lightning
a
bolts.
1.
Zai on 1.
Okay. I am going to
You notice that the heads that were decapitated or whatever, they're not growing back or anything like that.
Good. I'm going to attack a new head. Rah!
Did
Noise
we
I
get
made.
that sound?
Rah!
See
Oh.
meows and
I have rolled a 20. Does
Oh.
do we get like money for that? Is that like a thing that
Are we
happens?
still doing percentiles for 20s or
we,
no?
we don't get money.
I have a special die for that. I have a special die for
No, I was wondering for Gary Con, am I still rolling percentiles for 20s?
Sure, why not? We can do that. I was matching bits, but we can do that too. Sure, why not? We got it.
Oh, we don't.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I don't want to
Do
put any
it.
extra pressure.
Yeah, go.
No, pressure 'em.
So-
Please.
okay.
Please, yeah, roll it.
pressure.
That is
Money.
87.
27. All right.
I was
27.
87.
Oh, 87. 87 extra. All right. Awesome.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Awesome.
And, all right,
And
20.
also, there's this special die that I have to roll for your damage.
Oh.
Another one. of
Oh
my
no.
favorite
All
dice.
right. Well, that is actually good.
Oh.
What does it say?
I can't read it.
Severed limb.
Severed limb.
Woo!
I wonder what limb that might be.
You slice right through the Hydra's head. There are now 4 heads.
The head is a limb.
Yeah.
Or neck.
Yeah.
Nice. So I don't even have to roll
Nice
damage.
job.
Just-
That was
Oh.
I've got a 2.
2, 3,
2.
2.
I've got a 2.
Zadgra.
Yes.
Do you
And I
attack
have 2
twice this round?
That's right. 2 attacks.
Because you're 7th level.
Snicker snack.
Snicker
Wait.
snack.
Do the heads have
You
separate hit
take 2
points?
heads off.
The first one hits armor class 2.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Now, which heads are you swinging at? There are 2 severely wounded heads, and there's 2 untouched heads.
I'll get the fresh ones.
Wounded. Wounded.
Fresh ones.
Fresh.
Marcy
He's,
likes
he-
fresh.
he's sure he's gonna get the whole head. So
No,
20
no sloppy
points.
seconds.
20 points on that head.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, between my
Well,
bonus and his strength, we
that
like,
head goes flying.
Got it.
Next one, next
Wiggles
is
in the
that.
air and hits with a thud. It hits the ground.
Maybe it'll hit the
Lokra yells for Lokra. And I roll a net to hit -10 armor class.
That's a hit.
I got it.
My favorite drink for Locro.
And 15 points.
Yeah, another head goes squirming through the air. Ooh, boom, thud.
yeah, I didn't need to use my staff. I
There's only
suppose.
2 severely wounded heads left. It's looking very sad. A very sad looking Hydra. These 2 heads are barely managing to lift themselves off the ground, and they're like wheezy and
Yeah. I think I have some Kyotum ointment I could put on there just to make it feel better. I mean, since it's feeling
So that
so down.
was on 2, 3, 4.
4. All right. I'm actually not going to give it any Kyotum's ointment. I'm going to attempt to attack it from the rear while it's distracted
Ooh.
with my short sword and dagger in combination and see if I can hit this thing.
Wow. Okay, he comes sneaking up suddenly, and behind you see Bingo running up behind the Hydra.
All right. Let's see.
Always trying to steal the kill.
Go, Bingo, go.
All right.
Please kill it.
Go.
All right. So I got a 13, which would be an armor class 6, but I don't know if I get any pluses from being behind. Do I get a plus from being behind or not?
You
Four.
do get a plus.
Plus 4.
4.
If it's plus 4, I would hit armor class 2.
You hit.
And then the other one I do better than that. So my short sword will
So
do.
you come up and
Sword
stab
and a
one
dagger.
head with a dagger and one head with a sword.
Yeah, I've got a dagger. Yeah. So all right, here we go.
Wow.
All right. Oh my gosh. So my short sword did max damage, which is 10 points.
Ooh.
Tripled, which would be 30.
times 3.
Which would be 30. And my dagger did 2 tripled, which is 6 plus 5. Or unless you let me triple the bonus, the magic
I-
bonus.
I set the heads up for you.
You're one dangerous halfling.
That suddenly leaping from behind is Bingo running up the back of the Hydra, stands up and then whoosh, cuts both heads like whoosh, like that.
One with the dagger. That's pretty impressive.
Very
And you see a
impressive.
little halfling standing on top of it, smiling.
He always does
That's right.
it. Like at the
Just
very end.
That's right. I'll stand on top of the corpse, like shake the blood off my dagger, my sword,
Take a tooth. Take a tooth as a,
Right.
as a
like a big tooth.
Bingo
Like
has done it again. Wow. Well, you've dispatched the Hydra, the Pyro Hydra, and there's an empty room with a door on the other side. Oh, there's a lot of caca in the room.
Step carefully.
A lot
We
of
have-
Hydra
yeah.
poop everywhere. A lot of
We
Hydra
fought
poop.
hard for this door, so we
And,
definitely should
There's
open
some
the door.
bones, occasional bones here and there. You see there's bones and poop, and
we
Now,
should prob-
Trigger?
it smells horrible in there.
Well,
You now notice how
man, I've
horrible
eaten something. We
it's
do
been cooped
search.
up in there. You don't know how long it's been cooped up in this room.
we should probably poke through some of this offal and
Yeah.
and such, just to
Ooh,
make sure.
Really?
Do a basic search. I mean, it eats its prey. So.
You
I'm
gotta-
gonna do a cure light on Zagda for 8.
Oh, thank you.
nice.
Oh no. There we go. Oh, that's just awful. That's not.
Yeah, that's just Hydra poop.
Okay. Whew.
Well,
I'm up to
um,
45. Not bad.
ooh,
So yeah, I
okay,
think we
you-
should
so-
break apart the poop and look at these bones, see if there's any rings on any fingers, any stuff like that. We should probably hack open this Hydra to see if it ate something.
Wow. Okay,
My,
so
Hey, this is exactly how you had to do it. Maybe the Hydra
I
had
have a
a
die.
gem in
I
there.
have a die for this.
Yeah.
Oh, the poop search
And-
die?
And
Yeah.
once
Poopstigation.
again, a homemade die that
We'll
you're
do an
gonna roll
autopsy on the Hydra.
as you
Poopstigation.
search for everything. There could be some small treasure, perhaps.
I mean,
Let's
it's
see.
the poop shoot.
it's a beast. It's not intelligent
Sadgra has
Oh,
proficiency in
in poop.
Yeah. look at
instigation.
that.
You found 2 to 12 shells. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
2 to 12
Oh.
Apparently some
shells?
seafood found its
This
way.
is
I
in.
guess
Straight
apparently it
out
had
of-
some
2 to
oysters or
12
something.
shells. Roll 2 6-sided die.
Are there any
Woo!
pearls? Pearls?
Alright.
Pearls?
All right, so it looks like we found 7 if I'm rolling.
7 shells.
Aw, just enough for a lizard man necklace.
I feel like this is
You
some sort of
rummaged
joke
through
in
some
here
poop
about
and,
a Sylvester movie.
You
Hey,
put
anyone-
down
This
your
damn door
shells.
down.
Anyone want a puka necklace? I mean,
No, I want to knock that door down.
Yeah.
I knocked my
Souvenir.
my
Who
camera
left
down.
these shells here? Who left the shells? And wow.
In the future, you just use shells to clean up your behind. So
Right.
And well, so I see that is that it? Or is it we're gonna call it
I think you should kick in the door and then.
okay. Because it's 9, we're gonna go a little bit over, or we're gonna
Well, we could see what's behind the door and see if there's a
see-
nice cliffhanger for the next segment of our adventure.
Is the next one Gen
it looks like you're not gonna be able to finish this massive dungeon tonight. We're going to have to maybe finish it another time. Look at the size of this
Wow.
thing. Look at
You
this.
got to
size
keep
of
this
it.
thing going. Maybe
Yeah.
could we do, Luke? Could we do
It's a
like
real
an extra, a
Gygaxian
special extra
labyrinth.
life?
Yeah, I think we can. I
situation
mean,
with this?
I'm willing to do to do something for Extra Life. We can do another one in the next few weeks or something like that, and
Yeah.
kind of promote it and announce and get the word out there for everybody. I think that'd be
That's
great.
a huge dungeon.
We'll do a part 2. A part
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, In Memoriam Part 2 for sure.
In Memoriam Part 2.
For
The
Barry.
Gygaxian dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, we could. I mean, I don't know. We could even do it. We could do it as early as next Sunday. I don't know if that's doable for everybody else, but we can figure it out.
I can.
Yeah.
Sundays are
Figure it
good.
out and we'll announce it. We'll figure it out.
Peter, is next Sunday okay for you? Do you think?
I-
Yeah, Thor.
Yep.
We can't do it.
I-
Oh, you
I'm
can't
a-
do it.
I'm on
Okay.
a plane.
Ah, rats.
We will
Okay,
figure it out.
we'll figure it out then. Okay, all right. It'll be
But I
it'll be a
think-
couple
I think
weeks.
In the meantime, it's really important to tell the people watching right now that if they want to know the backstory of this whole group, there are a lot of adventures that we've been on that they could probably still watch somewhere. Yes.
Yes, I think there's going to be a few of them out there. If we search for probably Bingo Shortwick is where they're going to be at. I tell you what, we're standing up the YouTube channel for GaryCon. So follow us, go to, we have a YouTube channel there. We'll get everything loaded up there.
Yeah.
Because we've got to dig through, it's on hard drives and that sort of stuff. And we started this at Founders and Legends 1, which was in 2018, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My birthday game, I think, is up on Legion M's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your
So yeah, they're
birthday
good.
game.
Yeah.
That's got Joe Manganiello.
That's
And,
right.
He
That's right.
does that thing. I've never seen anybody do what he did.
He's awesome. The Curse is also on Legion M as part of San Diego Comic-Con Online. So
Yeah.
2
Wow.
of them are on the Legion M Twitch.
The curse.
Right.
then-
I realized that in this game, we mentioned a lot of things that have happened in past games that maybe people would want to catch up on. So we've been a group traveling together for some time. So check it out.
It's actually been an ongoing campaign.
Yeah.
And
It
and we
didn't like
raised.
start out that way, just end up happening, like-
It did. It was just a thing. But we also raised 35,000 bits, which is $350, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's
Nice.
awesome.
So I'll just round that up to 500, and I'll go
Oh.
ahead and as Gary Con donate 500 to Extra
Same here.
Life.
Same
And
here.
oh my God! And Peter's
Awesome.
generosity.
Here.
So that's $1,350 plus 87, so $1,387 that we raised for
Nice.
Extra Life today, and I think that puts us really close to 7,500. So if not over. So amazing
That's
job, guys!
awesome.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
What a great
Thank you so much.
job.
Yeah, and
It's
I mean,
viewers.
yeah, it was the viewers pushing it and helping us out, and Stefan DMing, and all of you appearing and kind of just doing this for the love of the game, so to speak, and in honor of my father's memory,
Your
and
dad.
all the other folks who contributed to making our childhoods and our adulthoods at this point pretty amazing, right? And giving us a chance to do what we love so much. So thank you, everyone. It's been a hard couple of years, if I'm being honest, going virtual twice.
Yeah.
Been really hard, but everybody's hung in there and shown the support, and I'm really looking forward to 2022. I encourage as many of you as possible to be there. We will continue the virtual component so that we can stay global,
Great.
because it was wonderful having people in Australia, Germany,
Right.
England, other places, all playing, and I think we can keep doing that and keep GaryCon global, and that'll be wonderful. But I do really want a spotted cow. So being in Lake Geneva will be
A
extra
spotted
sweet.
toad?
A spotted toad. Yes,
I
for
want a
Barry
spotted cow,
Mygax.
I
Yeah.
want to freeze my butt off in Lake
what was his
Geneva.
name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, unloading the truck in
Barry Mayax.
Very Maya. Yeah.
Very
I
my
think-
ass.
the last
Very
the
nice.
last GaryCon we did, it was below 10 degrees. It's like 8 degrees, and we're offloading the truck of all the stuff. My hands are frozen. I'm a California guy now. I don't like this cold weather crap. Yeah, it was miserable, but it was still, it was a lot of fun just to be there with everybody. So
I don't know, Lake Geneva, and when it's like snow on the ground, it's so beautiful. Cannot wait to go back. Hopefully next year. Cannot wait.
Can't
Maybe
wait to
we
have
can-
the-
maybe we can play in your old house.
Yeah, we can do a
Oh
330
my
Center
God.
Street
Do it in
game.
your old house.
That'd be
Shoot
I
it.
great.
would love that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, we'll have to. We
Go down
can
in the
probably arrange
basement.
that. Yeah, we get in the
Yeah.
basement. Do it. That basement. I used to when I was because last time I was there I was like 5, and then I went back as an adult. I used to climb up this pole and think the ceiling was really high. When I went down the basement, I hit my head on the ceiling. It's really tiny. It's not very big. But I was, to a 4-year-old, it was huge. It's kind of like being a halfling to Bingo.
And
Huge, right? But yeah, not to me.
Now you're Zodgra.
Yes, Zadra.
Yeah, it was not huge for me when I went there.
No, oh my God, you had to like.
That was really funny.
Yeah, it was a good time. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do. I'll pop over to Discord and hang out for a little while, have another drink, and say goodbye to Gary Con. So if anyone wants to stop by, go to the Gary Con Discord, stop in the Luke's Lounge, and say hi. But thank you.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to say about what you're doing prior to us signing off? Peter, what do you got? You got anything for us?
Well, I'm doing my Chaldea thing. So, World of Chaldea channel on YouTube. It's an epic fantasy story. It's based on my D&D campaign, which I started in 1980. So it goes back to the roots, back to the old days. It's a big story. We're telling it in comic book art and live action film. Original scores, voiceover actors, and all that. And been working on the campaign ever since 1980, but the series for the last 7 years. And we'll be working on it for many more years. Our goal is to finish it before we die.
Wow. It's very good stuff. I saw there's very
Thanks.
It was really involving.
It's like,
yeah,
it was like
it's very gritty and like
gritty is the word. Gritty.
Yeah.
It's gritty. It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But
good storytelling, man.
it's
Very good
medieval life.
storytelling.
Medieval life was not be glossed over as pleasant. in my
That's
opinion.
right. No
No.
glossing over. it.
No,
Yeah.
you're glossing over. Yeah.
If you had illusions, you won't have them after watching that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Stefano, what are you up to?
Oh.
There's going to be an announcement mid-April. We can't really talk about it now, but stay tuned. There's a website called destinationfantastic.com where you can sign up for a little mailing list and maybe get a little email, but we can't say anything else right now.
Some buzz there.
And also we're like doing a few fun projects, like we're doing some voiceover stuff for Peter in his World of Chaldea, and a little fun little side project he's doing. And then also for Jasper's Game Day, you're going to have a live stream game, I think May 5th.
Jasper's Game Day. Yes.
So that's another worthy cause to look out for.
And
I'll be
we'll
in that
be
one.
at Gen Con again.
Yes, Gen Con.
Doing the vaccine for you happens,
And, Game
so.
Hole Con, Gen Con, Game Hole Con.
Yeah, I'll be at both of those.
Leave the
Yeah.
house finally after like a year and a half. We're going to leave the house.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How about
All
you?
right.
Lisa?
What do you get, Thor? What's going on?
You know what? I probably shouldn't even say this, but we have this game coming out. It's probably going to come out literally at Gen Con, or at least in September. But it is Dungeons and Dragons related, so I feel like I should at least mention it at Gary Con. So it is a board game, a tactical board game that we have coming out called Trials of Tempest.
Okay.
And it's going to be, we love it. It's going to be super fun, and I can't wait for all you guys to try it or play with us at Gen Con or
Oh,
Gary
awesome.
Con or
Yeah.
whatever.
Cool.
So that is fun. Yay!
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
great. All right, David, Legion M.
So Legion M, we love D&D at Legion M. We've started actually our own Legion D&D game where the executives play. It is extremely hilarious because many people have experience. But we are also working on a number of projects that are related to gaming in some way, with some very familiar faces who might or may not be in this actual feed. And you'll learn more about this maybe in April. Anyway, just so excited. We at Legion M, we also have our movie Arch Enemy that's you can watch, which stars Joe Manganiello as a maybe a superhero, maybe not sure what he is, but and if you're a fan of Mandy, the Nick Cage movie, there's a lot of cool Mandy Mandy merch coming up. So that's all, lots of stuff going on at Legion M. Come to legionm.com, check out what's going on. And I'm super excited for 2021. I think it's going to be actually a really amazing.
We're gonna come out of this like a phoenix out of the fire.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's gonna be great. And I bet Elise is working on one or two things.
One or two. I'm usually working on so many things that I forget to mention stuff. So I just want to say that, like right now, recently, stuff that you can pick up of mine. If you haven't picked up Tasha's Cauldron of Everything yet, please check that out. I did write the puzzle section of that book, so please pick that up. It's very cool if you want to stick puzzles into your adventure. There's some drag and drop things as well as advice on incorporating puzzles into your campaign. Currently at my job at Renegade, I am working on a bunch of books. The ones that I can talk about are this year we are coming out with role-playing games for Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, and Transformers, all of which I am producing and writing on. And those are super exciting. We also just acquired the 5th edition license for the World of Darkness. So we will be putting out brand new Vampire the Masquerade books to be followed by others. And that's all very exciting. And the only other thing that's been announced for next year is My Little Pony, the role-playing game as well. But
hey, My Little Pony's all right. My Little Pony's all right. My kids loved My Little Pony. So.
I want to be chaos.
It's really fun stuff that we're working on, and
Get 'em young.
more stuff. I'm just not allowed to talk about it yet. And so, just if you're interested in all of that, please follow me, and I talk about it constantly when I'm allowed to.
Yeah, and I have a couple projects that are poking their heads up here pretty quickly. One is working with an artist. It's kind of formative, but there's only a few people here, so I think I can say it. A guy named Jack Storms, who does this beautiful cold lathed glass work. Working on a dice project with him and the Blue Mimic dice, and then also perhaps a retro creative publications 1972 more exact with the sharp edged style dice as well. So a couple of dice projects coming up for you dice nerds out there. Everybody needs more dice, right? We never have enough. I'm one of those guys too.
Will they stay sharp this time?
I don't know. These are pretty well rounded, but yeah, no, they'll be made of a more modern. They'll be handmade because no one makes sharp edge dice anymore, so they have to be handmade and specially.
Those hurt when you step on them.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the four-sided die in particular. You want to keep track of.
But I bet that Brandon Cutler will be very excited because he'll have some very sharp dice to throw his opponents on in the wrestling ring. So.
Yeah, they double as caltrops.
They do. They're great.
Yeah, same concept.
I think we've all actually stepped on one of those probably at some point in time. As
You're not a gamer if you haven't stepped on a caltrop.
You don't have a scar on the bottom of your foot.
For sure. And I would be remiss if I didn't remind everyone that because Jason Charles Miller and Vivid Vivica and B. Dave Walters and Adriana and 16-Bit Eric and Abria Yengar had such a great chemistry for the 3 episodes they did in the March to GaryCon. I just said, forget about it. I picked them up for another month. They're going to start next Saturday again at 5 p.m.
Awesome.
As the Gygax pack, adventuring across the cosmos throughout the planes, just doing wonderful stuff and having fun. I don't know how I'm paying for it yet. I got to find some sponsors, but we'll figure it out because it just was so good. I had to see that adventure continue. So tune in,
Hit me up,
help
Lou.
support us. Oh, for sure. 100%. I would love to. Yeah. I mean, I would love to get some support because these guys are all super talented. They have a million things going on. I think most of them DM, but they just had so much fun being able to play. And that just came through to me when I was watching it. And I enjoy playing D&D. I'm not as much of an avid fan of watching it, but I really do dig. And this one, I actually sat and watched the whole thing, was like mesmerized. I was like, wow, these guys are good. I just got to keep it going. So tune back in next Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific and watch the Gygax pack. And thank you. I'll definitely talk to Peter and David after this and figure out ways that we can keep this going longer than the 3 or 4 episodes I can afford. Oh, great. Oh, yeah, right. For sure. Oh. Yay.
Well,
all right.
Thank you, everybody. And what a great convention it's been. And
it was what a
some
wonderful,
money?
yeah. Yes, we raised lots of money for a good cause. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all of you guys at the conventions coming up. And after a short break and some rest, planning GaryCon 2022, we can all get
Yeah.
together in Lake Geneva.
Yeah.
We will
Yeah.
see you.
Also,
There.
if you are
Yes.
at Gen Con, I throw a Chaldea party late nights on Saturdays in my suite. So hit me
Okay,
up. Make sure you know where it's at.
I will be there.
Yeah.
I will be there,
Yeah,
I
sir.
will
love
be
to see you
there.
all
I'm
there.
going.
I will be there because
Right.
You're my roomie.
I'm my roommate.
That's right, you guys are room dogs.
That is Stefan or
It's
my
gonna be
roommate.
crazy.
Oh, good to go.
All right, I'm gonna head over to Discord and say goodnight to everybody. I'm just not ready, but we'll let you guys all get back to your
GaryCon
stuff.
is an
Thank you so
annual
much, everyone.
gathering of Gygax family members, friends of my father's, and fellow game enthusiasts from all over the country and the world. And we get together to remember my father and honor him by doing what he loved best, playing games. It's a memorial convention that grew out of an event after his funeral. He passed away March 4th of 2008. We had a relatively small funeral service. Then afterwards, I thought it would be appropriate to have a gathering in the American Legion Hall in Lake Geneva, which was the site of Gen Con 2, and a lot of fond memories for me and my family. My sisters brought some pizza, and we just had tables set up and played games, and people were shaking dice and playing various games and having a good time remembering my dad. And even though it was a sad moment, just being together with all those people was really cathartic for my family. I'm not sure who said it, but someone said, "Wow, Luke, this is a great idea. You should do this every year." And I think it was Jolly Blackburn said, "You can call it GaryCon," because they have a character in Knights of the Dinner Table, Gary Jackson, which is a cross between my dad, Gary Gygax, and Steve Jackson. So, and they have GaryCon, which is supposed to be like Gen Con. So I thought that was fun, and so GaryCon was born. Lake Geneva is the mecca of role-playing gaming, because that's where my father wrote Dungeons & Dragons in the house on 330 Center Street. It's not just my hometown, it's where Dungeons & Dragons was created, it's where TSR was headquartered all those years, and there's a lot of creative people who still live in that area, and so that's really important that we're there and remember the foundation of the industry as well as what my father did for it. There's a feeling of camaraderie at GaryCon that I think you don't get at a lot of other conventions. It's about having a good time. There's definitely a family feeling, having my brothers and sisters and I hosting this event. It's really great that we get to do it. And so I think that is what's special, is that you feel like you're not just a person in a crowd, you're amongst friends. So bring a friend and come and play some games with us.